Oh, man. Oh, boy. Today is the day. Today is the day we watch the new league announcement. Let's go. All right, let's just jump into it. I'm excited. I can't wait. Do you guys realize how hard it is to just not pay attention to this? Usually I'd be at work, kind of reading things, keeping caught up. And today I just couldn't. So Path of Exile. We're just on YouTube. Crucible official trailer? No, we want the full league announcement. Wait. Uh-oh. Hold on. Where's the full league? Oh, God. How do I find the full league announcement without, like, spoiling myself? Hold on. Let's just move over here. Make myself quite a bit, like, here, probably, somewhere. All right. Megami and Finny, Hunter. I see you guys lurking there. All right. Let's get into it, baby. But I need the trailer for it. I don't know how to, like, find it without spoiling myself. Let me pull up the, stream here so you guys can see what I see. I'm kind of scared of, like, I thought the Path of Exile thing would have it, but they don't have the full, like, thing yet, do they? I'm trying not to, like, read anything here. Crucible trailer. Oh, there we go. 25 minutes. Okay, there we go. Perfect. The dainty glasses make you look even more femboy. Excuse me. I look wise, all right? Oh, my goodness. Give me that. Give me that 1440p with volume. Ah! All right, so I have my bingo sheet. We'll kind of just scratch it out as we go here. Let me pull it up. I think I have it in the Discord. Oh my goodness, there's so much spoilers discussion. Okay, we'll look at that in a second once we watch this. All right, this is my PoE bingo. We'll kind of scratch it out as we find anything. Basically, dual wielding buff, defensive ancestral totem, lightning warp buff, poison nerf, 20 uniques updated, melee flat damage across the board. That's kind of what I'm expecting for stuff, but we'll see here, and then we'll go through it, baby. Oh my goodness. Here we go. I wanted to raid you 2 hours ago, but you weren't live. Yeah, it was just normal thing. Is this bingo only for the reveal or the reveal plus patch notes? If we don't get a bingo in the reveal, then yes, the patch notes. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Let's do it. I can't wait. All right. Here we go.
In Path of Exile Crucible, you'll learn about an ancient race of titans who once shaped the primordial surface of Rayclass.
Hopefully that's not too loud.
League, you will
it might be
the
too loud.
To forge their power.
Maybe it's a little loud.
Weapons.
We'll lower it just a bit.
And what form does that power take? In an iconically Path of Exile way, it's the ability to imbue your weapons with their own passive skill trees.
Ooh.
These
Wait,
Crucible
everything gets a
trees can have
passive skill
quite
tree?
an impact on your character build. For example, in addition to the regular mods on this bow, its Crucible tree grants additional physical damage, physical to chaos conversion, the Master Fletcher notable passive, improved grace effect, and level 10 lesser multiple projectiles.
Oh!
While this is certainly a decent tree to get, it's not even the maximum depth and could be even more optimized for your build.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Jesus Christ. Okay, the benefit of us watching after the fact. The benefit of us watching after the fact is that I don't have to worry about, like, I don't have to worry about, like, not pausing it, so we can think about this for a second. So, in this league, every item gets a passive skill tree, or maybe bows get their own skill tree. Well, no, he said everything gets different. So, I don't know what Master Fletcher was. Can we see that? Guys, listen, if I get to watch after the fact, all right, you guys can wait for me. 1 second.
Physical to chaos conversion, the Master...
Bows fire an additional... Oh, free +1 projectile! Oh, hi!
The Fletcher notable passive, improved grace effect, and level 10 lesser multiple projectiles. While this is certainly a decent tree
you can watch
get,
on 2 times speed.
Nope.
Watching normal, baby.
More optimized for your build.
Okay.
In order to forge these powerful trees onto your weapons, you'll need to complete Crucible encounters. There's one in each area.
Okay, that looks cool.
Each encounter takes place at a Crucible.
Oh, there's your
forge.
wings! Oh, the wings!
As you approach the forge, you'll have the choice of which of your equipped weapons you want to focus on. This can include ones on your alternate weapon swap if you want to improve one you're not currently using.
Okay.
After selecting a weapon, you channel it at the Crucible Forge to spawn monsters. The longer you channel for, the more dangerous...
Whoa! Minions have 16% attack speed. That's pretty big, actually. And that's like an strength note at the end? Oh, okay.
As you spawn additional monsters, they combine together to create larger and more fearsome foes that grant even more experience for your Crucible passive tree.
Okay.
Being able to ramp up the difficulty of the encounters is a double-edged sword. While it gives you the opportunity to make rapid progress on your Crucible weapon crafting projects, it comes with significant...
Are we gonna act? Like, everybody's not going to channel that to full every time.
An encounter that is too dangerous. Channel carefully and adapt to what your character is capable of.
Okay, cool.
When you first find a weapon, it doesn't have a crucible tree unlocked. Channeling that weapon at crucible encounters will unlock and reveal its tree, as well as allocating the first skill. You can only allocate one skill at each tree depth.
Oh my god, there's so much here. I don't even know where to start.
For your build.
Okay.
As you get deeper into a tree, more and more experience is required to unlock skills. The final depths can take quite an investment and can only be found rarely on endgame items, but also have some of the most powerful properties. For example, this wand has 2 depth 5 skills to choose from. One of them allows all damage from your freezing pulse and Eye of Winter skills to poison.
Oh, Firestorm! Please give me poison Firestorm!
Attached to your summoned
oh my god, we get free
poison.
Poison.
Such modifiers to skills that will enable very interesting build combinations.
I don't particularly care for the brand
all
thing.
types
Dude,
of weapons, shields
spells
can also
can poison
be empowered
for
with their
free?
own crucible trees. Here's a relatively simple low-level example. It gets a bit crazier as you approach the endgame.
Wow, that was a lot of movement speed.
Speaking of the endgame, in endgame crucible
so
encounters,
shields
you'll
and
occasionally
weapons,
find
huh?
igneous geodes, currency items
it's
that
ultimatum?
can be cracked open to reveal a primeval remnant.
Oh, it is ultimatum!
This is a map-like item that grants access to the Forge of the Titans, the culmination of your crucible journey. These primeval remnants always generate as rare items. Half of their mods are upsides and half are downsides. The upsides generally increase the rewards of the area or add special crafting options. For example, causing monsters to drop divination cards or magmatic ore.
Yeah, that grant unique weapons. You can like target farm div cards.
The downsides are quite punitive
compared
to most in-game maps. Ideally, you want to find a primeval remnant that is really rewarding upsides alongside downsides.
Okay, hold on. This is a lot. Let me dissect this in my head. So this is the league mechanic. Every map you have a crucible. In this crucible, you can input a weapon to give it a tree that is randomized. This is not based on... Well, no, I guess item bases do matter, because bows got +1 projectile in the example. So I guess, depending on the base, outside of that, they are random. And if they're random, that means that... Do you have the whole tree discovered when you actually start the mechanic? I guess you can, because you can, like, pick the way. What you do is you channel, and the longer you channel, the more experience you get, so you're always channeling it to full. You'll channel it to full, you'll get a chunk of experience, you kill monsters, you get more experience after that, I think? Because otherwise you would just run away, right? So, like, you would kill the monsters, and then that's it for the encounter. And then as you level up the crucible on the weapon, you get more and more bonuses. Okay, I think I got it. That's easy, I understand that. And then... occasionally, you'll drop, like, some fragment or something. Okay.
If you don't think you'll survive a visit to the Forge of the Titans, trade the remnant away to someone else and
They doubled down on the don't channel the full thing, saying it will murder people. Come on, it's Path of Exile, dude. Did you ever play Well, okay, hold on. When Ultimatum was out, did you ever, like, not finish the Ultimatum? Like, you just got it, right? You just kept going until you, like, got a reward you didn't want or something? Like, everybody did all of... Ultimatum, right?
On cracking open another geode. If you survive and manage to reach the end of the area, you'll find the aforementioned forge, which allows you to merge crucible trees on 2 items together. The way this process works is that you provide 2 items of the same class. For example,
that was a big tree.
A pair of shields or a pair of one-hand axes. One of these items will be melted down and applied to the other, which will keep its regular properties.
Okay, if you guys are wondering, yes, I will get these 2 mixed up, and I will dispose of the good one. Yeah. Eminem? Yeah, I saw it too. I didn't want to say anything, Melly. That absolutely does look like Eminem. Like, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Hold on, we gotta find that again.
Aforementioned forge, which allows you to merge crucible trees on 2 items together. The way this process
kind of looked
works
like it. I guess they didn't show it. Okay, never mind. That's why I didn't say anything.
One of these items will be melted down and applied to the other, which will keep its regular properties. Their crucible trees will be merged together in an unpredictable way, taking elements of each one. This is a little reminiscent of how recombinators apply to item mods.
Yeah, it is like recombobulators. So you, like, combine the things together and you get, like, a 50-50 whether or not you get the skill or not. Ooh, okay. So if you have your mirror weapon, your mirror tier weapon, it's not useless with your passive trees. So if you want, like, +1 frenzy charges, you can get it. Okay.
Parts of each crucible tree and merging them together.
Scion ult? Yeah, that is super similar, isn't it? It's not really similar, but I know what you're saying. The Scion one is more of, like, a gong. It's like a I don't know. It's really hard to explain, but I can see it.
As well as randomly upgrading, downgrading, or mutating skills on the
Whoa,
resultant
whoa, whoa,
tree.
whoa! What was that? Hold on.
Merging them together.
Gain a frenzy charge on kill. Always gain a frenzy charge on kill. Okay.
As well as randomly upgrading, downgrading, or mutating.
Enemies in your Rage Vortex or Blade Storms are hindered and unnerved. People, by the way, I don't know if you guys know this, the build we made yesterday, we theory crafted with the new unique gloves, and you got like the shock effect and all that. One of the downsides to it was that it was really, I don't know if it was possible to hinder enemies, right? Because it was a Blade Storm build, and we had to lose ever hindering enemies, which gave us like an attack damage bonus. But this allows us to have hinder without using the glove slot, which is kind of amazing, right?
Mutating skills on the resultant tree.
Okay.
While this process can create some really powerful trees, if you get skills
hindering attack damage bonus or unnerve. I always forget them. It's the one that would work for Blade Storm.
Wanted from both items, it can also completely wreck your precious trees. So
Okay.
take care choosing which you risk combining.
Oh? Cannot inflict
Also,
shock. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
choosing-
Hold on. Oh, you get free fork or blind. Oh, shit.
Which you risk combining.
Dude, you could have, well, a level 1 fork. Ooh, that's going to be rough. I don't know how much I like a level 1 fork, but, you know, it's still interesting, right?
Also, like recombinators, there are ways to manipulate the system to improve your odds at getting certain outcomes. For example,
Okay.
any skills that have been allocated are more likely to show up in the resultant crucible tree.
Whoa, okay, so you can get a little more specific with it. All right, do you have to re-level the item? 50% chance to gain Soul Eater for 20 seconds on killing blow against rare or whatever. Enemies with double... What? 50% chance to gain a Soul Eater for 20 seconds on a killing blow against rare or unique enemies with double strike or dual strike. Wow, that is absolutely horrible. Jesus. I mean, don't get me wrong, Soul Eater is fine, but if you really want it, just use the gloves, right? Jesus, what a horrible... Oh, poor dual strike, man. Did you just whatever on the Soul Eater part? Do you not know what Soul Eater does? Yeah, but who cares about Soul Eater if you don't get it on a boss, right? Like, it's good, but like, just use the gloves if it's really that important, right? If it's like make or break. Wouldn't you rather have any other like end notable here? Like, I could think of a lot of notables you'd rather want, like that we've already seen than that, right?
By default, you can only add crucible trees to non-unique items.
Okay.
But it's possible to get a mod on the Forge of the Titans map that allows you to imbue a unique item with a crucible tree.
I'm not going to lie, chat. I would have figured that with unique items, it would have given them a chance to have specific trees for that item. That's what I would have guessed if I didn't just see this. I thought they were going to give unique items like their own specific trees. Just use Vol Breach. Oh, that would be good for mapping. The gloves only work on bosses, and Soul Eater gains massively speed up clearing. Do you need faster clear, or do you need better bosses? I'd rather have better single target than anything else, right? Maybe it's just the builds I play, or what?
Crucible encounters. To combine crucible trees on unique items together, you'll want to find a crystalline geode and crack it open to reveal the secret higher level version of the Forge of the Titans. I probably shouldn't say too much about it, but it will let you do some interesting things with crucible trees.
Okay.
There's an important thing to note about crucible trees on unique weapons. In
Okay.
addition to being much harder to unlock, there's a special rule about how they can be combined. A unique weapon must be combined with another copy of the same unique weapon to merge their trees together.
Oh, of course,
because this destroys one.
Also, how's the audio for the video? Is it too loud relative to my voice? I don't know. I'm not a viewer. They do look at soul rest later. Oh, yeah. I would have figured that's how it works, but all right. With the combining uniques.
Getting a good crucible tree on a unique weapon makes
Audio's
it
good.
insanely
Thank you.
valuable. It may also raise the trade value of all unique weapons by quite a lot, as players sacrifice them trying to create
Whoa! Always inflict. Oh, you get free yoke. Oh, that's cool. You get free yoke when you use Wild Strike or Elemental Hit. Oh, that's kind of neat. That's kind of cool. I like that a lot. I mean, I know they nerf Brittle a lot, but Jesus.
perfect crucible trees.
It's perfect. I saw the message. I saw it.
A special skill that indicates that the item will sell to vendors for a specific item in addition to its regular sale price.
Boo.
These vendor skills usually occur relatively deeply in the tree, so
it's whatever.
Usually don't block skill choices you'd make when leveling the item up for use.
I know there's gonna be some meme where you have like, I'm sure there's gonna be some meme where it's like, look how much this axe sells for, and it has like 6 of these puppies. But like, I'm never a fan of like the item sells for more thing.
The presence of these skills presents you with an interesting
Free yoke? Yeah, yoke of suffering or whatever from the delirium jewel. Does that not give you yoke if you use those 2 skills?
choice about whether you want to use the item or sell it to a vendor, and whether you want to spend your Crucible experience either revealing new trees to hunt for good skills, leveling up items to use, or leveling up items to sell.
Okay.
Crucible also features its own unique items you can earn.
Oh.
For example, El Abin's Visage, a unique helmet, is special in that it's the only armor piece other than shields that can receive Crucible passive skill trees.
Oh, I missed that part. I must have been talking. I didn't realize it was only weapons and shields. Wow, I wonder if two-handed anything is going to suck ass this league. Because I am thinking, yeah, I really do wonder if like two-handed anything is going to suck. Because unless the mods are like amazing, like why would you ever like not dual wield or not sword and board, right? I feel like you always want more of those, the better kind of deal, right? It seems like the whole league mechanic's built around it. So maybe the two-handed ones will either get more nodes, or they have like bigger trees, or they have better nodes. Nah, two-handeds have stronger passives. Okay, I gotcha. Secrets of Suffering. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I meant Secrets of Suffering. I thought Yoke was the keystone for a second. Never mind. All right, I'm sorry. I meant Secrets of Suffering. I'm sorry. Leadership Price is what you thought about. That's one of them.
Wearing it allows you to double down on certain properties that are only available through these trees.
It depends. I don't know how strong this will be. Probably mediocre, but like it depends on how those nodes. The only thing that is cool about this just comes to mind here. They said it's the only, if it shares the same pool as shields. Something worth noting is that outside of the Squire, which is probably going to be super S tier this league, more than it already is, shields only have 3 sockets, right? So if you have this, which has 4 sockets, there might be like you put your main damage link in here if there's like other skills that like enable that, because it's balanced around 3. That's the only like specific thing that comes to mind just from what I've seen so far. Dude, Squire's going to be insane.
There are several other unique items exclusive to Crucible for you to discover in this league. Crucible is a dual combat crafting league with a focus on encounter difficulty scaling and deep weapon customization with a power level that we have never seen before. Without a doubt, some of Path of Exile's most powerful weapons will be forged in Crucible. We can't wait to see what you manage to create.
Okay.
Like all recent Path of Exile expansions,
Oh, cool.
Crucible includes a lot of changes with the goal of improving Path of Exile's endgame.
Is it really crafting though? I know he just said this was like a dual crafting whatever league. This doesn't really feel like crafting. This feels like it's just an added on like skill tree for your character, right? I guess it is sort of crafting in the sense of like weapons gain value, shields gain value based on the nodes on them. It's going to make buying weapons a nightmare. Oh my God, I can't even imagine. Oh, why did I pick this league to do Trade League? Oh no. Oh Jesus. Buying things are going to be a nightmare. I don't know how you're going to do that. But, I don't know how much of this is actually crafting outside of just intrinsically increasing the value of certain like base items or uniques. I feel like it's more just additive power. Like when I think of crafting, I think of changing mods on an item in a meta crafting kind of way to make something stronger that you're knowledgeable about. There's a crafting process of sorts with combining trees, I guess. Yeah, that's about it for crafting. I just don't know if I would necessarily call that crafting, which is fine. By the way, I'm hyped for this new league. This looks great so far. I love this. This is so much more fun than like Sanctum, and I can already tell you that right now. This is my kind of league. But we'll see. Also, RIP ruthless people who are going to do this league mechanic and see like 2 nodes on any weapon. Could you rip ruthless players?
One area we wanted to address
it's
was
more grind than
mobility on the
crafting.
Atlas passive tree. Often, you'll find yourself in a situation where you want to specialize in leagues that are on entirely different sides of the Atlas tree.
Okay.
Or maybe you want to focus on the type of altar that isn't near the leagues you have picked.
Did they rearrange the
To
tree?
solve this, Path of Exile Crucible introduces Atlas gateways. These are nodes that you can allocate on the Atlas tree that allow instant travel between 2 locations.
Amazing!
There are 3 pairs of gateways,
Oh!
each allowing travel from...
Guys, I wanted to kind of specialize in bestiary this league because of the new, because of the update, the quality of life thing where you can like, get rid of beasts easily. So I kind of wanted to specialize in it. But now I can go bestiary and breach. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, it's perfect. Oh my God, I might actually specialize in expedition this league. Ah, because I love ritual so much. I can't wait.
the left side of the tree to the right side, or vice versa.
Wow, look at that node right there. I'm going to go all the way over there. Ah! Passive tree is Pac-Man now? I mean, I was thinking more like, I wonder how, do you think this is how the regular passive tree is going to go in Path of Exile 2? Like the regular passive skill tree? They're going to have these gateways on there? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Each end of the gateway consumes 1
Wow, it's got really loud all of a sudden.
But will potentially save you large amounts of travel points.
Wait. That didn't save you any points, did it? Hold on, we're pausing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chris Wilson, you're wasting points. Look, you're not actually getting the keystone here. You could have went up here and saved yourself like 2 points. You could have saved 2 points by just doing it. Chris Wilson, don't use this as an example. You're killing me, son.
In this expansion, we're targeting a couple of endgame leagues that have fallen behind other leagues on the Atlas tree. Let's start with Breach.
Okay.
In the live version of Path of Exile, there are 5 tiers of Breach Stone.
Ooh, that's fast.
In Path of Exile Crucible, we're raising the area levels of Breach Stones to a much higher baseline level.
Oh.
81 for elemental ones, 82 for physical, and 83 for chaos.
Breach League?
Now that the regular Breach Stones are much higher level, we have retired charged, enriched, and pure Breach Stones.
Oh.
They will be converted to regular ones.
Okay.
We have also changed how flawless Breach Stones are acquired. Previously, you could only get them from Maven invitations, but we prefer access to the
are
hardest
blessings
Breach
going to be
content
way
to
rarer
actually
then?
come from playing Breach. Now there are 2 ways to get flawless Breach Stones. Through blessings, which are now rarer as a result.
Okay,
and
that's
through a
what I
skill on
figured.
the Atlas tree.
That's what I figured.
We've also improved the pacing of Breach encounters.
Okay.
Previously, Breaches felt pretty good early on, but quickly tapered off in density to the point where you wanted to abandon the Breach because it just felt like not enough monsters were spawning.
More mobs?
Our changes now keep Breaches feeling dense throughout, leaning more on the side of it feeling overwhelming towards the end of the Breach. We have also reduced the duration of Breaches so there is constant monster pressure and you can get on with your mapping soon.
So it's the same
There are
monsters,
a whole
but
bunch
everything's
of other
just
breach changes
faster?
that you can read
Okay.
about in the patch notes, such as changes to the Betrayal
Makes me want to
Research
just play a
Safe
better
House, Breach
build, but
Scarabs,
alright.
Breach Stones from Kirik missions, the Breached Harvest crafting option, the Fragment Stash tab, Divination cards...
Wait,
Breach
I know that altar anywhere. Oh, R.I.P. Old Masters. This was the altar you used to bless jewelry with, was it Ironheart? I think this was the Ironheart altar. Oh, blast from the past. The Atlas tree they showed actually cost them points to take the gateways technically. Blessings were super common if you ran Breach Stones. I ran 20, not much, but for Start Arbor. Oh.
unique items, Atlas passives, and so on. We're also revamping Abyss in a similar way. Abyssal Depths now always contain an Abyssal Lich. Previously, the prevailing gameplay was to check the loading screen art of an Abyssal Depths to see if it contained a Lich, and bail out if it didn't.
That's cool.
Now, the Depths always contain a Lich, removing the need for this step. While the rate of encountering Abyssal Liches is unchanged,
how are you getting
Abyssal
belts?
Depths are rarer than before. However, Abysses now have a chance to spawn a Stygian Spire in place of their reward chest, which will drop all of the jewels and other items you normally receive, as well as a Stygian Vice.
I was worried there. By the way, what I was going to lead into there, if you didn't say anything, I was worried like, oh, wait, are we have to kill, like, liches in order to get belts? It's like, ooh, it's going to be a little spicy. You can still have it. It's from Elrond. Oh, no, not Einhart. Wait, who did I say? Oh, it was Elrond Jewelry. Did I say Einhart? No, that's the bestiary guy. I don't know. Everything starts with an E in this game.
In addition, you're guaranteed to always get a 4-hole Abyss alongside your Abyssal Depths. Previously, Abyssal
Ha! Stupid goo boy.
Depths could only spawn immediately after a single Abyssal hole, which prevented you from getting full value from the Abyss.
Wait, you have to do the full one?
The Lightless Legion notable...
Oh, that's so
passive has been
funny! Okay, I kind of got that at the end there. So they're saying that, like, no longer can you, like... I like how he framed that. It was like, you get full value out of your Abyss, when really it's like a nerf to people who, like, started the Abyss, waited for one to spawn. If the door didn't come up, you would just run off and just finish the map. So now you actually have to do the whole Abyss. That's kind of funny.
replaced with a new skill which grants Stygian Spires in your maps drop items with +1 to item level. This is
Okay.
intended to allow players to continue to be able to obtain item level 86 Stygian Vices
Oh,
and other
gotcha,
base
gotcha.
types as a reward for specializing in Abyss. The small passives leading up to this notable passive have also been replaced.
Okay. I remember what's dealing the abyssal thing, and it had like a ladder with a boss. Can someone explain me that? That's just the league mechanic. Sometimes you get lucky and you have like a little pit you can go into, and if you do the pit, you kill a boss thing. If you have like a butthole tree, then it's the one with the belt. If there's a dude, then it's the other one. And they're saying the other one, the Lich, his name, the dude, he's always going to be there, so there's no more butthole trees.
We've done a balance pass on Abyssal Lich encounters to make them more appropriately difficult relative to the current standard of endgame encounters.
Uh-oh.
Abyss Uniques have had some balance attention also, and the details are in the patch notes.
Okay.
Overall, these changes
But patch notes are out, right? Are the patch notes out? I hope they're out.
just ensure you can play a wider variety of leagues
Damn, look
in
at that
the
Cyclone
endgame,
build.
both through being able to
Is that Arc?
access them more easily, and because Breach and Abyss now feel far more modern and competitive
Reap?
with other popular league content.
Dude, I want to play Reap. Oh god, I can't. I wish they would make it so Reap didn't require Awakened Spell Cascade. That's like my only issue with Reap. That's what they're saying. Now
A
Depths will
big goal
lead.
of the
Yeah.
Crucible expansion is to provide a lot of new ways to build characters and to breathe new life into older builds.
Oh! Passive
To
tree
achieve
revamp?
this, we're doing
Not a
two
revamp, but
things. Firstly, we have created many more interesting options for one of Path of Exile's
Chris
core
Wilson,
build
why do you stand
systems,
far away from the
passive skill
microphone?
tree, by overhauling many of its masteries. Secondly, we have revamped two specific ascendancy classes.
Gladiator?
As we reviewed the masteries on Path of Exile's passive skill tree, we realized that a lot of the choices were rather bland and could be a lot
Assassin?
more exciting. We went through the masteries one by one and tried to come up with as many interesting stats as we could, ignoring what was currently there.
Okay.
Once we had a short list of high quality stats, we added in the existing ones that used to be
Blind?
on each mastery and picked the 6 best. All of the leftover ones have been saved for later or used in
Spell
places like
suppression.
unique items. This process was performed on approximately
Evasion,
half of the
armor.
masteries on the tree, initially
Link
targeting the
skills?
ones
Oh
that
no, those
needed
are
the
minions.
attention
Okay,
the
it's
most.
minion offense note or
Previously,
something.
some masteries only had 4 options, so we've tried to increase as many as possible to 6 options. We've also added a couple of new mastery types that we felt were
Spam so he doesn't see blah, 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 spam. Uh-oh. I don't know what you guys just talked about, but I didn't see anything, so don't worry. Yeah, I don't see anything. This is my chat. I only see up to so he doesn't see. Don't scroll up, I spoiled. Oh, no problem. We haven't even it's all good. I didn't see anything. See, Sola, sometimes me not reading your messages pays off, huh?
missing. Let's look at an example, the life mastery choices. You can
Oh,
see
that
some
is
of the
different.
interesting new options, such as the ability to
Oh,
manipulate
look at that.
your
Oh, the advantage of pausing. 10% more max life if you have at least 6 life masteries allocated. Whoa. That's a lot of max life, boys. And listen, I get made fun of all the time for the amount of life wheels I don't have to take. But like, it's on me, right? Well, actually, that's a lot of points. I don't know if that's worth it. Because like, whatever, I'll just shut
life
up.
thresholds, which allows you to more effectively use the damage while on full life support gem and many unique items.
Also, this is kind of hype. This is hype because when you play Petrified Blood, it's going to be nice to always have only 55% of your life reserved and not 50. You don't have to like... It's one less thing to worry about, right? Because now you give yourself a little bit of wiggle room if you ever use a pot or something. That's kind of cool. This is actually... I really like this so far. This is pretty nice.
Getting a large increase to maximum life when you have no life on your body armor not only works really well with a whole lot of unique items, but also opens up new prefix composition options for rare body armors.
It's
Here
okay.
you can
It's
see
a nice
the
build.
armor and energy shield
build.
mastery has more options available than before. The other thing we focus
That's a lot of clunky masteries to go through. I mean, can technically get all 6 on my tree, but I don't think it's worth it. I think it's worth it if you, because in order to get the 15% more or 10% more life, you have to have the 15% increased life with no life on your body armor. So I think if you're in a situation where you have a unique chest that's build enabling and it doesn't have life on it, then probably it's worth it to get the 6 life masteries, but I don't know any. Oh, and your low life. Probably, maybe, I don't know. If you can utilize like 5 of the passives, I think it's worth it because it's like playing 2 passive points for 10% more life, right? That's fantastic. 3 probably still worth it, but 5 is the big one. Don't forget my Pat Scary. Didn't even see it, but you get it anyway. All right, let's go. Or, you know,
Done
brass
with this
dome.
one is tying the mechanics together better.
That's a
Instead
good
of
one.
some being about armor and some being about energy shield, we've tried to make sure each really emphasizes having both armor and energy shield.
Whoa, what was that? 20% of armor also applies to chaos damage taken from hits. Okay, that wasn't as... I thought it was like all chaos damage taken for whatever reason, but obviously that wouldn't be the case, huh? Also, shout out to the juggernauts in the room.
Having both armor and energy shield. On the Leech Mastery, we've combined the 3 increased life mana and energy shield recovery stats into one choice that affects all of them.
That's cool.
The space we've freed up has been used to add some powerful new options, such as a portion of your Leech applying instantly.
Whoa, 25% more damage with hits against enemies that cannot have life leeched from them? Is there a way to guarantee that without a map mod? Is there a way to give an enemy cannot leech life from them? Like, is there like a unique item where it's like you cannot leech life from enemies? I wonder if that's like a thing. Are you gonna make the low life, full life cost work? Fonzie, I don't know if you saw that. I kind of wanted to mention it, but I didn't want to like take up too much time pausing. Skills cost life instead of 30% of mana cost. So I think the way I read this is that when you have a skill that costs 10 mana, what this mastery does is now it costs 7 mana and 3 life, which, by the way, is really cool if you hypothetically need to always be leeching an enemy for the sake of the new gloves that are coming out. It's just something that's worth paying attention to. I don't want to skip.
On the Leech Mastery, we've combined the 3 increased...
Okay, we just saw that.
...has been used to add some powerful new options, such as a portion of your Leech applying instantly.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool because it finally gives some Leech mods that you don't really care about a new value. So normally, if you wanted to actually invest in Leech as like a full regen mechanic, right? You would go Volpack and you would get that meme, right? Slayer. What you would do is you would go all of the life leech masteries, but the only, or masteries, notables, but the only ones you cared about are increased maximum total recovery per second from life leech. That is like the dream mod. That's the only one that mattered. But now, if you say 10% of leech is instant, that gives a newfound value to the mod, increased total recovery from life leech, something that you didn't really want to get. It didn't really matter unless you had a really slow attacking build. But like Slayer and this node, all of a sudden, oh baby, it's getting juicy. That's how I read it. It's okay. I don't know how that helps with your leech thing though. Oh, it means we don't have to use Hiltless. We can now use anything. We can use a rare sword. The only thing that matters there is that now we can self-harm without actually, like, using a Hiltless. Does that make sense? Also, shout out if you can use Mind Over Matter and then always leech mana. Oh, wait, no, that wouldn't matter, would it? Never mind.
The Spell Suppression Mastery also has many interesting options. Your chance to...
It still costs. You can't pay ES for life costs? Yes, you can, because you could do EB, Eldritch Battery, and Mind Over Matter. Oh, no, that still wouldn't work, will it? Oh, no, yes, it will, because it has a mana cost. Remember, 7 mana, 3 life. 3 life to hit yourself, so you have to leech life, whatever, right? But then... Oh, no, wait, that wouldn't work, would it? Whatever. Theory crafting in the middle of it. Let's just watch the rest of this.
Press spell damage becoming lucky is extremely useful before you've optimized your gear and haven't reached 100% yet.
That's whatever.
The third option rewards you for stacking more than 100% spell suppression, which previously had few benefits.
Wait, what? Minus 2% chance to suppress spell damage per hit suppressed recently. Prevent plus 1% of suppressed damage per hit suppressed recently. Oh my god, that's so weird. Wow, that is so weird. Because what? Okay, let's say you live in a world where the keystone for spell dodge is something you have to consider, right? So you have 150% spell suppress. If you have 150% spell suppress, would you rather get 75 outright spell dodge or this? So you could get hit 25 times recently. That seems reasonable. You're never going to hit that, right? And in exchange, you have up to 25% increased spell damage reduction. So this is anti-shotgunning. That's what that tells me. So this is like you get hit with a huge amount of spells in a very short time, and this is a defense against that if you have spell suppression. That is so specific. I don't know if I would ever actually take that. That seems yikesy to me. The only one that really pops into my head here is that 8% chance to suppress while phasing. That's pretty cool. Elemental ailments is not that great because you can get hit with like an attack that does, cold damage and get frozen. But it's kind of nice, I guess. If you have a way to like evade, if you're like a super high evasion build, if you're like evasion meme build and you actually have 95% chance to evade on everything, then maybe I could see that on like a pure evasion build, but otherwise, eh.
Now it's something you can plan your itemization around.
Quick, I need to run into that ball lightning.
While looking at masteries.
Oh, wait, hold on. What about self-hitting with spells? Can you do that easily? What if you can get hit by your own spells in a very, very fast fashion where you can reliably get, like, how many times per second? You need to get hit 45 times every 4 seconds. Can you get hit more than 10 times a second with your own spell and reliably keep that up? Because if that's the case, does that make you immune to spell damage? Why are you hitting yourself, Gary? Why are you hitting yourself? Does that make you immune to spell damage? There was no cap on that, right? I don't see how you can hit yourself with a spell. There has to be a way. There has to be. If there isn't, then it makes sense. But if not, I'm just saying, if you can hit yourself like 10 times with it. RF? No, RF doesn't hit you. It actually just burns you. I can't say I have a workplace event. See you in the VOD. I'll see you later, Geargate.
Noted that there were some mechanics that didn't have enough passive tree support, so we decided to add some more options and passive skill choices for those mechanics.
Oh my god, what do I want right now? Okay, hold on. They're adding wheels to the tree. Please, for the love of God, as a guy who wants to play two-handed witch so bad, give me a witch attack wheel, and the only reason I want it is for the melee splash. That is like the only thing I want. What else do I want? I actually want more. I want a claw wheel on the left side of the tree, or a dagger wheel, something that enables me to go a little bit of poison over there. Something, just anything, even a claw wheel, whatever. I don't know, there's stuff like that I want, but the big one is I want to play two-handed witch, please.
We also wanted to grant more access to certain types of masteries and specific
Maybe a bow mastery on the top right would be kind of cool.
parts of the passive skill tree. For example, in order to allow more access to the attack mastery, we've added an attack cluster by the Templar and one between the Ranger and Shadow.
Oh! That's fine. I'll take it. I don't care. Oh my god. We don't have to go to the bottom of the tree. Bless. Oh, thank you, Chris Wilson. Oh, you're my daddy. Huh? Oh, we got an attack wheel. I don't even care about that one. Forget that. Oh, we got one, boys. That is not that bad. It's not great. It really isn't fantastic because this one existed down here and this life wheel is not terrible to get to, but I'll take it. It's better. Jesus Christ. I have melee splash as a witch now.
We've added an attack cluster by the Templar and one between the Ranger and Shadow.
Okay.
We wanted to
Amazing.
create more access to other forms of recovery, such as regen and recoup.
Oh!
So we've added some new passive skill clusters.
Wow,
Note
why
that
is the Templar getting so much love? Oh, so other classes have health recoup now. Interesting. Especially interesting down here. So Slayers with petrified blood now have access to a health recoup wheel, which is really interesting. That makes me kind of want to league start like a petrified blood build. And we just go like Slayer Overleech. That's pretty cool. Wow, maybe we are league starting melee anyway. This is pretty cool. Damn. Okay.
forms of recovery, such as regen and recoup.
Unaware?
So we've added some new passive skill clusters. Note that there is now a new mastery called Recovery.
Okay.
We've also added more capacity
Let's
for
go,
investment in certain mechanics that we felt could be improved.
Oh, guys, we have a link mastery in the top left. Oh, thank you. I love this link. Oh, I love it. Oh my god, passive tree changes are so much fun. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Because think of it this way, chat. +2 level of all link gems. Obviously, for like the one we used last was on our minion. It was on our summon holy relic. It was the what was it called? It was the link skill that allows you to auto cast spells every time it attacks. All plus level gems does for that is just duration. That's whatever. But look at this with like Flame Link or something, and look at where it's located next to all the juicy minion crit nodes. Oh my god, guys, this is amazing. Guys, oh, we can play another Link skill build. Oh, Summon Reaper Link maybe. Oh my god, it's gonna be so cool.
Improved, such as link skills, stun mitigation, and marks.
Oh, what's this? Avoid interruptions with stun while casting. Oh, that's kind of nice. I don't know if that replaced it before, but Conjured Bear. What's that mastery? Is that channeling? Oh, is channeling mastery coming back? Increased stun and block recovery. Increased mana regeneration rate while stationary. So this is like a channeling wheel. Channeling masteries are coming back. Oh. Intuitive Link plus 2 little link skills is pretty weak. Hey, it's all good. How did the glasses stay on your face? You have no nose. Excuse me. Hold on. We're stopping this just to prove this point. I have a nose. Look, you see it? It's right there below my little droop, below my hair droop, below my mouth. It's a little black dot. You see it? Look, it's like one nostril. I have a nose. Don't be saying I don't have a nose, Chad. I have a nose. It's stun mastery, not channeling. No! Whatever.
Improvements and passive tree changes.
Oh, wait. They moved the mark thing. Oh, this is different. The mark mastery used to be up here. Ooh, I don't know how much I like that. That makes it awkward for that Spectral Throw character to get over there because you don't take this path, you go down.
Are just some of the ones introduced in Path of Exile Crucible. We look.
Whoa, gain 10 life per enemy hit with attacks. Oh, Molten Strike. 12% recoup. Wow, Molten Strike likes that.
Forward to your feedback on the rest when you check out the passive skill tree next week.
Oh! Oh, you get plus proj of the tree? Oh, that's so good. Oh, wow, you get free plus projectile on the oh, that's where the bow thing came. Okay, so that's where the league mechanic, they had +1 projectile on the bow. Oh, you get plus projectiles on the tree now. Wow. Wow. All of a sudden, Scion doesn't feel so bad with Deadeye anymore. Because the Scion with Deadeye always sucked because you only got +1 projectile. And it's like, oh, this feels stupid, only shooting 2 projectiles. But now you get 3. Ooh. Maybe Scion. Someone made an updated tree for POB. It was pinned message on Jungroan's stream. Really?
While going through Ascendancy
oh, yeah, we'll ask
classes,
for links in a second. Like, we'll ask for, like, all the pictures and all that, because I'm sure people have made them.
Identified 2 that needed work.
Oh!
The Saboteur and the Pathfinder.
Wait. Did he just say we're going to buff Saboteur? Don't ruin this league for me,
To your
please.
feedback on the rest when you check out the passive skill tree next week.
What did he say?
While going through Ascendancy classes, we identified 2 that needed work. The Saboteur and the Pathfinder.
I'm sorry. How do you look at all of the ascendancies and decide that Pathfinder and Saboteur are the ones that need rework? Was this like, is this a meme? Oh, maybe they're not. Maybe they're not. Oh my god, of all the ascendancies I listed, those 2 were not on there. Why Saboteur?
Both have been significantly changed in Path of Exile Crucible. These changes reinforce their respective identities while adding some new options to build around.
I thought Saboteur had a pretty good identity.
Is definitely the Ascendancy class most aligned with traps and mines, but the old version of the Saboteur made it difficult to play anything but traps or mines. The new version has more builds available, including a whole new specialization, triggers. There are
okay. Alright. He explains it in the Ziggy D questions. Those 2 were the ones with changes in a good enough state to ship. They have way more ascendancy changes on the way. Okay. I think that confirmed to me just now, though, by the way. This confirms to me that PoE 2 is not coming immediately after the convention. Obviously. But, like, this is, they said, you know, by the way, you know, we're shipping the new thing 10 days after ExileCon ends, or 2 weeks or whatever. And there were some people that was saying, like, hey, you know, PoE 2 is actually coming out, and they're warning everybody ahead of time. This just confirms to me that that's not the case. They have a lot of changes to make in Path of Exile 1, so that's just something worth keeping in mind. Multi-shot, okay, orgasm intensive? Huh? Wait until Gary realizes that the node on the bow tree wasn't that one? Wait. You get 2 plus projectiles? Oh, everybody gets lesser multiple projectiles for free. Wait, oh my god, that's ultra hype. Do you guys want to know why? Motherfucking Spectral Throw. Because now Deadeye is not the only Spectral Throw ascendancy. Anyone can be Spectral Throw because you get free projectiles. And if you're a ranger, you could go like Raider. You could go Raider, Spectral Throw, get like exposure and everything for free, and go like, oh my god, there's a lot of things you could do with that. You can get the double jewel. Master Fletcher was changed to +1 arrow, bow only. Oh no, it's bow only. No.
2 notable passives that help with this. Like Clockwork
Whatever, +1 projectile is still pretty good.
grants you the increased cooldown recovery rate stat, which is a pretty rare one. This is
Yeah, I was about to say, that's for
Clockwork
triggers.
grants you the increased cooldown recovery rate.
So that's interesting. So that's not just for traps. I'm sure he's going to talk about it because I saw a Nova skill. If you're doing like cast while channeling, which is normally every 0.35 seconds, this makes it 30% recovery rate would be 0.7. No, it would be, oh my god, I can't do math. 0.35, 80% of that is 0.28. 70% of that is 0.245 or something. Basically, it makes it so that you actually trigger 30% more things, more casts with cast while channeling. So instead of like instead of 3 times a second, it's like 4 times a second. That's pretty good.
Stat, which is a pretty rare one.
So +2 proj is bow only. Spectral Throw change. Ah, no spoilers!
This is great for triggered spells as it indirectly increases their damage. This notable also makes your enemies have longer cooldowns, which can be useful in certain boss fights. For example, causing the Maven's memory game to occur less often.
That's not why you should take that. Don't take that for that reason. Yeah, that's not. It's whatever. That's just like the icing on the cake. You really took it that. Trigger bots. Oh, you get free trigger bots? Wait. No, they're not called trigger bots. Wait, what are they called? Not Spectre bots. It's the, whatever, the reservation.
Perfect Crime notable passive summons 2 trigger bots, which override the location of where a triggered spell is being cast.
Skitter bots. Okay, those aren't skitter bots.
Instead causes it to trigger twice, once from each of their locations.
Wait, what the fuck?
Perfect Crime notable passive summons 2 trigger bots, which override the location of where a triggered spell is being cast, and instead causes it to trigger twice, once from each of their locations.
Holy shit. Wait. Stop. Everybody freeze. On the exact build I did, where you have Intuitive Link summon Holy Relic, and that thing was spawning, that was a Frostbolt Ice Nova, whatever build, right? Cast on crit. If you do that exact build with a Saboteur, the new one, could you not have those trigger bots triggering your Ice Novas and the thing, the Intuitive Link, whatever, setup doing your Frostbolts? Does that not mean every individual cast of Cast on Crit, whatever, that casts 4 times now instead of 2? Does that not outright double your DPS? I know there's the less damage multiplier, but mechanically. Intuitive Link build immediately got 1-upped? Yeah, this is amazing. I would still do it, but I don't see why not. Oh, I'm ahead of the game. Oh, I gotta do a League Start build on that. I gotta do like a video or something. That seems amazing. That seems so good. Oh my god, we're theory crafting so much after this. Holy shit. Wow.
The layout
Somebody said there's a POB thing. Can you guys link that near the end of the video? We're gonna look at POB on all these.
for the Saboteur's Trap and Mine ascendancy passives has changed, so that there aren't separate 4-pointers for traps and mines.
Okay.
Now each one has a 2-pointer that is connected to the same shared 4-pointer. We've also completely reworked Bomb Specialist to be specifically tied to area damage, so it's a slightly more general skill.
Hits have a 20. Well, if we did this exact build and we didn't go here. Well, no, this is the blind node, right? So it's one of these two. You're getting this on the build I just described anyway. The Cast on Crit Ice Nova with Intuitive Link on the Summon Holy Relic. This is pretty cool. So this is just 20% chance to deal 50% more damage. So it's really a 10% damage multiplier? Ugh, yikes. Maybe not even take that at all. I don't know. That's only 10% more damage usually, right? Extract, zip file, and PoE directory. Thank you.
Some area damage as well as some defense against incoming area damage against you.
I don't know if I would get that. I'd rather get the blind
The
node.
Pathfinder has been overdue for some attention, especially with recent features such as concoction skills that she could get the ability to specialize in. We also wanted the Flask-themed Ascendancy to have a proactive way of improving Life Flask usage.
Oh.
Master Distiller allows you to turn most of your skills into concoction-like effects.
Whoa, 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 go back. You can't just brush over that, Chris Wilson. Okay, if you have a crit flask, you get 150% increased crit. If you have the Tri-Res flask, you have penetrate 20% elemental resistances. Wow. If you have a Chaos flask, you get 25% fizz as extra chaos. Wow. Grants bonuses to non-channeling skills you use by consuming 3 charges from a flask of each of the following types. So if you have... I'm trying to think of uniques here. So if you have Wise Oak, right? And you have a perfect Wise Oak, you get 20 pen on top of the Wise Oak pen. Wow. Its Ziri's Flask gives you a bunch of extra chaos damage. And I'm sure there's a plenty of create unique flasks. That's really powerful, right? I think just for the Bismuth Flask alone, this node I think is worth it. Just that alone, assuming the other ones aren't amazing, but like, that's really good. 20% pen just all the time.
Master Distiller allows you to turn most of your skills into concoction-like effects. Master Surgeon now effectively gives all of your life flasks the Enduring effect, previously only found on mana flasks.
Whoa. Okay, so you have Slayer Overleech at the cost of life flasks instead of leech, but they're 50% less recovery. So what can you get on like a really, really high-end healing over time flask? You can get like, what, 5,000 health over a few seconds? And now you get like 2,500, 3,000 life over 5 seconds or something. That's pretty great. I mean, I don't know if I would go all the way out for it, but I guess if you have nothing else, if you're like a non-elemental, non-chaos damage, like a physical Pathfinder for whatever reason. Bottle of Faith, never mind, I'm small rain. I keep thinking it's diamond because it gives crit. Oh.
It gives all of your life flasks the Enduring effect, previously only found on mana flasks.
Cool.
Finally, both of the major flask-themed branches now have some form of flask charge.
Wait, that's the whole node?
Finally.
Flask gain 3 charges every 3 seconds. I mean... Wow, that whole branch is kind of yikesy. I don't know. Is that worth 2 ascendancy points to get the Enduring Life Flask thing? The flask gain 3 charges every 3 seconds is okay. I mean, it's good for, like, sustaining unique flasks, I guess. If you have nothing else. I don't know, man. That's... Yikes. That's a bit of a yikes.
Flask-themed branches now have some form of flask charge recovery.
Okay. Remove elemental ailments when you use a flask. 50% chance for flask you use not to consume charges. Okay, so unique flasks never run out. That's what that node means.
There are other improvements to
or Karui blood with instant recovery when it runs out. Oh, that's true.
The Pathfinder Ascendancy, such as Nature's Reprisal, now interacting with Wither to improve all forms of your chaos damage, rather than just attack forms of it. Check out with Wither.
Whoa, hold on. 50% increased effect of Withered. That's a lot of Wither. 9%, 15 times. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Is that not like 135% increased chaos damage taken? Am I reading that wrong? And it's all the time because you have permanent Wither set up. Wow. That's amazing? Question mark? I'm going to play a Pathfinder? That seems really good. That seems like insanely strong, kind of really good. Wow-wee.
To improve all forms of your
poisonous
chaos
concoction,
damage, rather than just attack forms of it. Check out the full details in the patch notes that we'll be posting after the live
Look at this loser playing Blade Vortex. What is this, 2015?
Path of Exile Crucible introduces 9 new Val skills. Last expansion, there was an emphasis on melee Val skills. In Crucible, we're making sure that many other types of builds get new skills to build around.
Okay.
Valve skills let us introduce quite
Toxic
powerful
rain
effects that we
incoming?
couldn't normally give to a regular skill that can be used constantly. They also implicitly act as a buff to the underlying skill. Val Absolution upgrades one of your Sentinels of Absolution into an Apparition of Innocence. You can only have one apparition at once, but just check out these massive AoE skills it uses.
I mean, it's probably worth it. I don't know if I would need a Vol Absolution, though. Absolution already has really good single target because you have 3 Absolution things hammering 1 target. I don't think Absolution needs, like, a really good single target skill. If anything, the only thing it struggles with is, like, starting out a map if you don't have enough damage from Spiritual Aid to start the chain. Or maybe it's like a way to start out a boss fight before you have a chance to trigger all your absolutions. Maybe that's what it's intended for. So you could summon your Omega Absolution without needing to, like, get lucky on, like, a proc, and then you have the rest of your absolutions get summoned instantly. That would probably be pretty good use for it.
Val Arctic Armor instantly encases you in ice, preventing non-instant actions including movement, but granting massive damage reduction against hits.
Oh, nice new league reveal. Skills in the YouTube chat. I see you lurking there, YouTube chat. I see you over there. Lysandra ult, hell yeah.
Short duration, it also starts to regenerate your energy shield and mana at a fast rate. Both the damage reduction and regeneration last for a few seconds, or until you have been hit 3 times.
Okay.
It cannot be manually cancelled. Because the skill is instant, it's a great emergency button against dangerous boss slams. It also makes you count as being frozen, despite Arctic Armor normally making you freeze immune. Having another way to self-freeze may be of interest to a few mad scientist build creators in the community.
I think that's going to get used on almost every single build in the game. In what world do you not want an invincible button? Doesn't every single build in the game want this skill? Nobody plays Absolution, so it's mainly just a buff it in a cool way. Okay, fair enough. Well, it's buff to Absolution in the sense of, like, you don't need to, like, you don't need to constantly cast the stupid thing to proc out Absolution minions. But is Arctic Armor not, like, every single build now wants Vol Arctic Armor? Because I can't think of a build that wouldn't want, like, some form of immunity. Like, imagine playing, like, a Slayer build, which I sounds like, based on what we've seen so far, I might be league starting a Slayer Leech build. Just, that's what we're going to theory craft first. You can't get out of the invincibility on your own. I probably won't use it. I probably will all the time, only because you can pair it with, like, less duration or something, right? It takes souls from other Vol skills? I think it's going to be worth it. Pair it with, like, less duration or something, so it only activates for, like, a second or 1.5 seconds. Because having the ability, like, let's imagine a world where I play Slayer over Leech, right? I love Slayer over Leech builds. They're such a meme. So you play a Slayer Leech build, and you're healing, and you get hit for a whopping huge damage. All you have to do is just press the button for, like, a second, and you instantly heal to full. It's like, it seems like a really, really strong mechanic. Yeah, but you can dash. Yeah, you could, like, Frost Blink, right? It said only non-blink breaks the freeze or whatever, or can't break, or you can't do it. But, like, Frost Blink would work. Absolution is, like, the minion leveling skill, so it's a nice quality of life for it. Is, like, the minion leveling skill. I mean, yeah, it's great for leveling. I've done it twice now. But when I think of Absolution builds, the biggest weakness it has, or at least in terms of quality of life, I guess, it is a buff. But in terms of, like, why people don't like it sometimes, is that against bosses without minions leading up to it, or without small fry, it's hard to get your Absolutions up, because you have to cast it, like, 4 times to even get one out. This just seems like a great way to start the chain. But you can dash. No, I mean, instead of using this, just dash. Oh, maybe. I think I'd rather have the freeze. We'll have to try it and see. Maybe I'm wrong.
Val Lightning Arrow fires a barrage of piercing projectiles because lightning
what is that?
Targets whenever they hit an enemy. After a short amount of time,
what is this meme?
Terrain, the arrows randomly change direction and continue flying.
Oh, and it's random.
This occurs a number of times before the arrows expire. Each arrow can hit the same target once per redirect. Because the arrows travel for a set time before redirecting, rather than a set distance, projectile speed modifiers affect the distance traveled. High projectile speed lets you clear out huge areas with them, while reducing your projectile speed increases the chance of them hitting the same target multiple times.
That seemed slower than just attacking the minions, but wow.
With very low projectile speed, the skill can hit a single target 20 plus times.
Okay, that seems pretty good. Well, that's just hilarious. That's for fun. That's like Vol Flicker Strike. It's 90% for fun, 10% because it's actually kind of really good in certain circumstances. Gary, you don't even use Life Flask when you're about to die. You're going to press the freeze button in time? Yes. Yes. Put it on my hotbar, baby. I'll use it on time. I got you, babe. I was going to wink at you, but I disabled it. So this is what happens when I wink. Wink. I look high. I know, right? I want to try it so bad. Hell yeah.
Val Reap conjures a ring of scythes that deal damage to all enemies in a circular area.
Oh yeah, that's what Reap needed. A good single target option.
The scythes leave behind a pool of blood that deals heavy physical damage over time to enemies standing in it, and for a short duration after they leave it.
Okay.
Val Reap instantly grants a large number of the blood charges used by normal Reap on use, as well as temporarily higher maximum blood charge capacity, substantially powering up the regular version of the skill.
I never in my life thought that Reap needed a Vol skill, but hey, there's your option. I guess an even better single target at late game.
Exile Crucible introduces 5 other Val skills we'll reveal over the next week.
Okay.
Val Animate Weapon, Val Domination, Val Ice Shot, Val Rejuvenation Totem, and Val Firestorm.
Okay, guys, can I just point out, Vol Animate Weapon, does that mean you don't need weapons on the ground anymore? Vol Rejuvenation Totem... Yo, Vol Rejuvenation Totem, where's the fuck is that coming from? Who uses a Rejuvenation Totem? A Vol Rejuvenation Totem? Oh, it's kind of exciting. Maybe something like enemies, you burn enemies or something for the life regen instead of you healing it. Something where it like flips it around, like Purity of Fire and Vol Impurity of Fire. Maybe it like flips it around like that. That's my guess anyway. I'm
this
buffed,
expansion
bless.
also introduces more than 10 new unique items.
Oh.
There are 3 in particular I'd like to show you today.
Okay.
Blood Price is a unique helmet that has a new effect, reserving enemy maximum life. This does exactly what it implies, causing nearby enemies to start at 92% maximum life.
So it is a slightly worse version of Slayer Super Coal. This is just gives you an extra coal, right? Just without, I know he's going to talk about it, I think. But, like, isn't this just calling?
While this increases your clear speed against all enemies, it's
I just
especially
reserved
useful
life.
against bosses.
Actually, if we're playing a Slayer, yo, 30% of a boss's life just gone? That ain't terrible. If you want to see Vol Animate Weapon, Ice Shot, or Firestorm, they have pics on the announcements page. Oh, we'll look at that in a second. Actually used Rejuvenation Totem on my Orabot. What a meme. Poison, Vol, Animate, Weapon, League, perhaps? We have to read what the Vol skill even does. Which boss is this? This is Elder. Well, it was previously you would fight him multiple times in the mapping, but they changed it where now he's an endgame boss, mostly. He's considered a quote-unquote Pinnacle Atlas boss. He's the easiest Pinnacle Atlas boss. Gary Shaper's easier. Not for newer players. This guy's easier. Anyway... we have the Elder. Uber Elder is one of the best fights in the game.
The helmet's drawback is that it reduces your maximum
That helmet
life.
would be amazing for a boss fight start to swap. No, it wouldn't. Because if you reserve an enemy's life, like a boss, and you re-equip another helmet, what's going to happen is that pool for the life on the boss is open for, like, regen or leeching. So if you're the kind of build that needs 8% reservation on the boss... Oh, no, it wouldn't be instant, would it? No, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it is, like, a mandatory item. I don't think they would make the game that unfun, though.
It provides decent life regeneration and block and stun recovery to counteract this.
Okay.
Tainted Pact
Totems.
is an amulet
Meme.
that causes chaos damage over time to heal you while you're leeching life. While the amulet provides a decent amount of life leech itself, it'll certainly require a few tricks to unlock its full potential.
Whoa. Okay, hold on. Oh, shit. Wow, what a powerful amulet. I don't read this as like, hey, I just talked about doing a Slayer, right? And we're going to invest a whole bunch into leech. I wouldn't use it for that build. What I would use it for is there's a shield called A-Prep Supremacy, I think it is. It's a shield that makes it so you don't take chaos damage over time or something like that, or you're unaffected by poisons or something. When you don't take chaos damage over time from poisons or whatever, right? So the question is, I have to read the text on it, but if you self-poison a bunch and you have that shield, does that mean you heal from that instead of just not taking any damage at all? I'll have to read it. This is really interesting. I think even ignoring the shield, because maybe that doesn't work at all, even ignoring that, this makes it so you can self-poison a lot and really hurt yourself here. What if you do a self-curse trickster with like temp chains or something, and you have this amulet and you poison yourself constantly? Is that not like a super heal? This seems really strong. I don't know. That seems really strong.
Widow Hail is a unique bow that is different from any other bow in Path of Exile.
The fuck?
As a weapon, it does basically no base damage and doesn't grant any stats of its own, but it does dramatically increase the power of mods provided by your quiver.
You can do max block range because there's that unique quiver that gives you a rear guard, gives you a bunch of block. This makes it so that block increase bonuses. So I'm assuming the everything, it just makes the quiver like 200% more powerful. And all of its mods. That's how I'm guessing as this works. So instead of like 15 block, now it's like, oh my god, how much block chance do you get from rear guard? It's at least 15%. If it's 15% and you get up to 250% on this puppy, if it goes up to 250, does that mean you get like 15, 30, 45? You get like 55 block from rear guard? Sweet, my weapon and quiver give me a bunch of block and nothing else. Yeah, but like, think of the defensive value, man. What if you're doing a stupid ass, I don't know, ballista build or something? I don't know. There's a build out there somewhere for this. This isn't just born out of the blue. I really want to see it being used with Poised and Void Fletcher. I don't know if it would benefit much from Void Fletcher or the skill that has like the Chaos Bolt or whatever, because this is increased bonuses, not increased damage caused by skills in your quiver. So your quiver is gonna, if it does like trigger a skill or something, it's not gonna actually benefit from this. I don't think. This is reasons like you get more bonuses from like the fizz damage or something, or if you have like +1 projectile, now it's like +3 projectiles or 4 projectiles potentially. That's how I read it. Or, you know, that one quiver that gives damage per stats. Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe. Ooh, but it's on a crappy bow. Eh.
Needless to say, this could produce some pretty ridiculous outcomes with good rare or unique quivers. We'll reveal some of the other new uniques over the
We'll have to look
week.
through quivers just real quick just to see what we can do weirdly.
Ruthless is a game mode that we released alongside the Sanctum expansion late last year.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
It's designed around extreme item
What does
scarcity
Ruthless
and
get?
is challenging because you're constantly behind the
Skill
item
balance?
count.
I'm guessing skill balance.
So VOD has found a very passionate audience of players who love how rewarding item drops feel in such an austere environment.
Listen, guys. I don't know if you guys know this. People who love Ruthless really, really, really love Ruthless. It's their favorite thing ever. Not for me, but you know what? I dig it. And it really depends on what bonuses actually are. It could generate a ton of void charges very quickly. Maybe, but I don't think that's how that would work.
We have some small improvements to Ruthless and Path of Exile Crucible.
Wow, look at his health bar. Jesus, already down to 0.
Eternal Orbs are back in Ruthless. These are an extremely powerful currency item that allows you to imprint an item and restore it.
Whoa, Eternal Orbs are coming back?
We disabled these game-wide 7 years ago because they were far too powerful when combined with all of the different crafting options Path of Exile offered at the time. Ruthless does not have the base game's crafting feature set, so we have enabled Eternal Orbs to drop in Ruthless, albeit extremely rarely. Ruthless now has its own set of challenges.
Oh, don't ignore that. Okay, hold on. Eternal Orbs are coming back, but only for Ruthless. I'm rubbing my forehead right now because I'm trying to think about this. You get Eternal Orbs in Ruthless? Okay. That makes endgame items way better. Like, a lot better. Like, a lot better. Because not only that, the big one, honestly, the big one, is that it enables crafting on bases for weapons like Elder or like Hunter base, whereas previously in Ruthless, if you scoured like a Hunter base and went back, it got rid of the Hunter influence. It dropped the influence completely. It went back to a base item. But if Eternal Orbs are back, that means that you keep the influence. So that opens up influence items in Ruthless, which is interesting. It's going to be really interesting.
Just to complete. Like the ones in early Path of Exile, there were a total of 8, and they're very difficult. Like
Okay.
we've done in the past, we're hosting a boss kill event at the start of the Crucible Challenge League. It'll be held in ruthless, hardcore solo self-help and will require you to kill both the Uber Searing Exarch.
Oh no, Kriparian's gonna win this, isn't he? Shit, Kriparian's gonna win a challenge league. Oh Jesus. I say Krip is gonna win this because this is right up his alley, and he loves Ruthless. He thinks it's the best game mode ever, and he knows how to play it. And when I think of a really good player like Ben or Lighty or whatever the fuck, these players, they're really good in the hardcore solo self-found environment, but put them in Ruthless, it's a different kind of game. It's a marathon of marathons, and I don't know how much they're really going to thrive in this environment. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. If a real racer goes for it, Crip ain't winning it. I don't know if a racer wants to invite that suffering on themselves, though. Listen, Crip has won his fair share of hardcore. A racer would absolutely dumpster Crip racing to this? Nah. Crip has one thing going for him, and that is an actual history of doing really, really hard things in ARPGs very quickly. All right, I think he'll have a real shot at it. I don't know if he's even going to really try that hard, but I think he'll do his fair shake.
Worlds, making it by far the hardest event we have ever run.
Okay.
The first place winner will get to work with our design team to add a new unique item to Path of Exile.
Crip is the D2 of PoE, and you're looking through the same rose-tinted glasses? Hey! All right? Don't call me nostalgic. I am merely giving you an alternative truth, okay? We tell alternative truths here, okay?
They'll also receive a transferable Ultra VIP ticket to
Alternative facts.
ExilCon in July. If they aren't able to attend or already have a ticket, then they are allowed to sell this one as they see fit. Second and third place finishers will receive a transferable VIP ticket to ExilCon that can also be sold at their discretion.
Oh,
if you'd like to enter the event,
I
just
want a
create
VIP
a character
ticket.
in Ruthless Hardcore Solo Self-Found on launch day.
Oh, I want a VIP ticket. I want to have dinner with Chris Wilson and tell him I love him.
Best of luck to everyone. On the weekend of July 29 to 30 New Zealand time, which is July 28 to 29 for much of the rest of the world, we're going to be hosting
wow. Watch the live stream at 10 a.m. July 29th. So at 10 a.m., I'm watching Path of Exile 2 live in the audience. I am going to ExileCon, baby! Woohoo! I mean, it's going to be a 2-month race. An absolute new player would have a shot if they learn quickly and are lucky enough. It's not going to be 2 months. If there's an actual challenge behind it, Sola, I bet Ubers get killed in Ruthless, Hardcore, Solo Self-Found. I bet the first Uber dies in... Because you're racing not just for Unique. You're getting like a VIP ticket with Chris Wilson. Or, well, developers of GGG in New Zealand and everything. Or you can just sell it for like $1,500, $2,000. That's a lot of money in your life. I bet if someone's really passionate, we'll knock out an Uber in like 6 days. I'll give it 6 days until the first Uber dies. Because they're going to go hard. Yeah, Gary, go get that Ultra VIP ticket. If you start from day one, you might kill a pinnacle before ExileCon starts. Shut up.
ExileCon 2023 in Auckland, New Zealand. While tickets to the in-person event are very hard to get, we'll be streaming the entire event for free. At ExileCon, we'll reveal our latest updates on... We'll be streaming the...
This guy doesn't do PoE content anymore. This guy works for GGG. This guy plays Last Epoch and... Is that Octavian? I can't tell. I think that's Octavian. He streams Last Epoch. Isn't that sad, chat? Isn't it amazing what happens in 4 years? Isn't that incredible? Noogie. Okay, that's right. Okay. No, that's Octavian. God damn it. Noogie. Yeah, he doesn't stream PoE either. That's kind of sad, isn't it? Aw. I'm probably going to see all of them, but still.
Entire event for free. At ExileCon, we'll reveal our latest updates on Path of Exile 2, Path of Exile Mobile, and the next Path of Exile 1 expansion. Make a note in your calendar, tell your friends, and don't miss it. The second day of the Path of Exile livestream culminates in a competitive race event between some of Path of Exile's best players. In order to select the 4 competitors, we're going to run qualifier events during the months of April and May. The winner of each event will receive a VIP ExileCon ticket.
Honestly, guys, when I'm at the event, honestly, when I'm at the event, I don't care at all about these races. I'm going to be honest. I don't care at all. Okay.
A fair amount of early game balance work that will change the racing meta quite a lot.
You'll be able to read more in the patch notes.
Okay.
Once 3.21 releases next week, you'll be able to solve the new meta, practice hard, compete in the qualifier events, and hopefully
Yeah,
win
I don't
your
care about
place
this.
on
This doesn't appeal to me. I don't care about raises. I'm probably not even going to watch it live. I'm just going to be playing PoE 2.
stage in July.
That's what I'm going to do.
Alongside Path of Exile Crucible, we're introducing a few new types of microtransactions. An example I wanted to describe today is that of mannequins.
Oh!
These are hideout decorations that you can place to show off sets of microtransactions you've assembled.
That's
You can
so
equip
cool.
them with your spare micros and pose them in various ways.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's also possible to swap your entire outfit with a mannequin's one, which lets you easily store micro sets to be retrieved later.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I could show off all my stupid MTXs that I never use. Oh, so good. So good. I'm buying a bunch of those. I'm going to buy like 8 of them.
Other new microtransactions coming up include wrapping paper, which lets you gift wrap items to hand to other players, or even drop in town for random people to pick up.
Oh, what a meme. I'll never use it,
Today
but
we're
what a
launching
meme.
2 new series of supporter packs, the Lithomancer and Enchanter packs.
Okay.
Each tier contains the pack's full face value and points, alongside several exclusive microtransactions.
Please. GGG. Please. Hands in the air. Prage, boys. Hands in the air. Please, Chris Wilson. Give me Ooze armor. Just take the effects you have on the Ooze pet and just make a body armor out of it. I don't even care about the helmet and gloves. Just give me the body armor. Okay, I need a dripping Ooze body armor. I will spend so many hundreds of dollars on that, okay? Ah, please.
These packs are only available for the duration of the Crucible
Basically MTX presets.
League, and will leave the store forever when it ends. As always, the microtransactions in these packs are purely cosmetic and do not affect your character's power or progression in any way.
Okay.
The Lithomancer series of supporter packs contains 6 exclusive microtransactions. The Tunnel Bear isn't just adorable, he will also take the place of the Crawler in Delve, lighting your surroundings and laying down
Wow,
cables.
the first Delve MTX. Wow, I'm not much of a Delver, but that's kind of hype. Every single Delver is going to use this thing, by the way. Wow.
Apparently, this is what happens when your bear gets into a kilo of sulfite. Might explain what happened to Nico.
Is that a reference to Cocaine Bear? The movie? Do you guys know what that is? A kilo of cocaine? The bear got it? You guys ever seen that? Hold on, we're going off topic, boys. We're going off road. Wow, flashbang. Jesus Christ, it's so bright. Cocaine Bear. You guys have seen this before, right?
Beth, we should go.
Millions of dollars worth of cocaine fell from the sky this morning in Knoxville, Tennessee.
There's more of this out there. They dumped it somewhere.
I'm looking for my daughter.
Forest is a dangerous place.
Hey, Henry, check it out. Something got into it. A deer, maybe. Henry, check it out. Something got in.
Look at that. A kilo of cocaine. Cocaine Bear, boys. It's where it's at. Look at that thing. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. That is some terrible CGI. All right, anyway, back on track here. All right, Cocaine Bear. I want to watch it. It's a terrible
The Ring of
movie.
the Demon Slayer attempts
Terrible.
to exorcise rare and unique demons when you hit them. The souls of defeated demons are banished to the depths below.
I'm not a fan of the on-death effects like this. It's so... I just don't pay attention to it. That's whatever.
The ancient stone of the Lithomancer's armor set crumbles when you take damage,
Oh my
revealing
God.
the crimson core inside.
Jesus, tell me you want to play Dark Souls without playing Dark Souls. I haven't played many of them, but I know this meme. Jesus, I would never use this. This is just very unappealing to me. I like MTX that makes you like... I'm not a fan of MTX that make you like a monster. I like MTX that makes you like... I don't know. Like think elf. Think like... God, what is a good example? I don't know. You guys know the MTX I pick, right? Like Valkyrie, I like that kind of MTX, that kind of deal. More grounded in reality.
Stone
That's
reforms if
Malphite,
you
legit, very.
haven't taken damage recently.
Yeah, that's never happened in the history of video games. This whole, like, exposing rock to reveal lava on a character. Malphite was the first. Absolutely. Agreed.
A sip from the ancestral granite flask causes a Karui ancestor to appear and surround you in protective wards.
That's kind of lame. A granite flask.
The ancestral portal encases you in molten armor when you travel through it. The summoned Karui ancestor rallies you to battle and honestly seems to have an unhealthy obsession with combat.
Oh, that's so quick. It said when you go through the portal, you're encased in molten armor, so that's what I was looking
rallies
for
you
here.
to battle and honestly seems to have an unhealthy obsession with combat.
Okay, watch this. Okay, so there you are coming out of it, and you have armor on, right? It's the red lava. Let's go forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 frames, and it's gone. All right, so you have a 20 frame MTX.
Go forth and conquer.
Ever want to practice running away from volatiles? The gunpowder foot attachment straps explosives to your legs, dispersing lit gunpowder behind you. Be careful, you can only outrun it for so long before it catches up.
You want to know what's sad, chat? I think I have to buy this because if you ever play a build that ramps, you're going to be able to time it, right? You're going to be able to time it when you know, like, oh, when the fuse gets halfway there, that's when you start the combo.
Be careful,
So
you can
right
only
there.
outrun it for so long before
Okay, now you start the combo and you start ramping so you can time the boss correctly.
it catches up.
Like, I can see a world where somebody ultra sweaty uses this as a way to time things in their build, but that's besides the point.
The Enchanter Pack series also has 6 exclusive microtransactions.
Ooh, I really like the butterfly one.
The Parrot of Exile pet parrots your exile. We'll just let it speak for itself.
Huh?
It would be wrong to do that here.
I need more mana.
Okay, you really want my money, GGG? You really want it? You really want my money? Allow us to use mics in Path of Exile for the sole purpose of, like, having a parrot do that exact thing with, like, AI voice or something, and every time you talk, it mocks you like that. That would be, I would say something that ends with the word copium, and the bird would be like, copium, rah! Like, that would be S tier, right? That's like, that would be a lot of money made. I'm just saying, I could be your idea guy. I'm just saying.
Drinking from the bottled storm Jade Flask encases you in a surging tornado.
Wow, I
burning up
hate
the
that.
ground in your wake.
That looks horrible. Why would you want that? Oh my god, on your screen all the time?
If you stand perfectly still while wearing the enchanted armor set, it will attract butterflies to flutter around you. Be careful not to disturb them.
Guys, I want that MTX. That would work so good with that flower MTX where you just stand there and, like, the flowers spawn.
Butterflies to
Guys,
flutter
we could be a motherfucking elven forest just by standing there like a goddamn tree.
around you.
That's a little extra. You're a little extra, Sayru. Hi. I'm back. How's the stream? Welcome back.
Be careful not to disturb them. Sick of high-fiving giant purple appendages?
Oh, Breach MTX?
The Ritualist's Breach Ring
The fuck even is that? It's like a skull?
visually transforms breaches you find into occult summoning circles.
Turn it into a delirium circle? It was a good idea, but I'd rather have the purple, to be honest.
The Enchanter's crafting bench replaces the normal crafting bench in your hideout with a suite of tools fit for a master artisan.
That's okay.
The various crafting stations burst into life
Not
as you use
how
them.
I want to use it, but it's aight.
If you've ever wanted to remind your character who's really in charge, the Puppeteer's back attachment has you covered.
What
It truly
in the
is
hell?
the sinister presence pulling the
Master
strings.
Hand MTX?
These new packs are available right now at pathofexile.com/purchase.
I'm gonna be honest, chat. Out of all the supporter packs they've ever given, this one's like the least enthusiastic in my mind. The bear looks cool if you like Delve, but I'm not a huge Delve guy. The butterfly one's my favorite, but besides that, I don't know. There's not much here I'm like wanting to throw money at, so maybe we'll hold off on spending MTX and we'll just use it all on skill effects. Like, maybe I'll probably buy the butterfly one, but that's about it.
Purchases like these directly fund the
Interesting.
ongoing development
Oh, the
of
dynamite one's pretty cool. I like the dynamite one.
Path of Exile 1 and 2. Meanwhile,
The parrot? We don't really play with sound effects that often. Maybe. Not really voice effects. Even if I'm not going much into Delve, I love the bear. Oh, true.
Forge and Gemling
See,
packs
like, look at
leave the store
this, guys. This is obviously gonna be. This is their best-selling supporter pack ever, I'm sure. Look at that delicious ooze pet here. God, isn't that amazing to have ooze representation in media? Because I'm excited to buy this pack. Hell, you know what? If we're not spending any money on the new MTXs, maybe I'll just buy this again. I'll have 2 ooze pets with me. I'll be the ooze #1 character. Maybe I will be.
forever at the launch of the Crucible League, so now's your last chance to purchase them. Thank you for your continued support.
Maybe I will buy that again. Oh, that's it? Okay. Patch notes. All right, where are they? Or do we even want to read patch notes? Okay, somebody linked something earlier. That was the POB. So let's look at that. And maybe we'll just do that. What am I scissoring? So extract the zip file in the POB directory. Oh. Okay. Okay, hold on. Extract to local disk, program files, path of building. Does it go here, chat? Hold on. I guess I'll let you guys look at my folders here. Does it go under, what is it? Extract zip file in POB directory under tree data? Oh, I see. So we just do it here. I got you. So it's like, okay. Yes. Yes to all? Okay, I'm assuming that worked. So let's try it. Let's see what's going on here. Let's play some music, chat. This is exciting. By the way, opinion of the league before we get into details. Bottom line, I love the league mechanic. I think it is amazing. It provides value to a lot of items that didn't have value before, and it makes me want to like look at a bunch of trees and see what our options are. I really like the passive tree changes. I think that is my favorite part about this whole new league so far. The Atlas tree changes are nice, but it's not game-breaking to me. And I think this is going to be a more successful league than the last league, and I cannot wait. So let's see what's going on. Let's do some Star Guardian music. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. There's our Star Guardian affiliate. Oh my god, it's so loud! It's so loud! Oh my god, that was so loud. Oh my lord almighty. So this is our Star Guardian playlist that we're listening to right now. Copyright free, baby! We asked in the Q&A. They didn't mention any of the new support gems. What? Before patch notes, I just want to mention, we can use orbs on items to remove passives from trees. Oh, okay. There are a ton of juicy changes in the patch notes. I'm surprised they didn't mention Archmage. All right, guys. Spoiler free. We're full on spoilers now. I'm not going to read through all the patch notes. That sounds... Guys, it took me 90 minutes to get through the 25-minute announcement page, okay? I'm not going to read all these live. This is ridiculous. I'm not going to do it. This isn't fun to me. So instead, what we're going to do is full on spoilers. Anything juicy, anything happening, we're going to look through Discord chat. We're going to go through the POB that we just installed that has the new tree and everything, and we're just going to look through all the changes there. And if you guys spot anything that I think it's worth noting, we can look it up on the patch notes, but otherwise, we're not going to read it all. Glance at pathofexile.com/crucible first. Okay. What do we got? Available on PC in 7 days, 18 hours. For me, it'll be a little bit later because I will work that day. Seize the power of the Crucible. Crucible Scourge or whatever. Okay, we already know that. Click and hold to spawn molten monsters. Defeating the molten monsters will award experience toward unlocking Crucible. Cool. Click and hold to spawn... Wait, hold on. Okay, Fireball, normal start. This is like first zone. Okay. 6% increased strength, 6% increased intelligence. Wow. Okay, that's pretty great. We have totems. We have Frostblink. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's something we should know. I see worms. Worms, chat. Why is a worm blaster in the pathofexile.com official website? That's interesting. Maybe it's telling you something. Wait, that is the worm flask, I think. Cool. Interesting. 3 skill passive on a wand. This is Vol Lightning Arrow with MTX, I think. Oh no, these guys are shooting at you. Oh, is this something else? Oh, interesting. I see Life Flask. I see the unique flask here for poisoning. Reserved mana. Determination on spacebar for whatever reason. Okay, cool. Forge your own path. In an iconically PoE way, your weapons can now be imbued with powerful passive skill trees of their own. Grant you experience that let you uncover the tree on the weapon and gradually progress through its skills. You can only allocate one skill from each tier, so choose your path. So here's my question, chat. We saw this in the reveal, but I didn't ask it because I wasn't sure if he was going to answer it. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. What happens if there's a fifth one over here that's not connected to this and you go down this path? Can you still get the fifth one at all? Or is this just locked out forever? Because I think what it's saying... Is there an example here? There is. Oh, here's an example. If you go down, you can't get that one, right? You can't get the top one. I think you have to go... Oh, you can actually highlight these. Oh, yo! Whoa! GGG with the new tech. I don't know if that existed before. That's hype. So, yeah, it is confirmed then. Yeah, you can't. Okay, that's what I figured. But I just wanted to make sure. You never know. All right, what do we got? This is a wand, eye level. I don't know what I expected clicking alt, chat. I don't know why I was a dumbass there. I tried to look at eye level. Minions deal additional fizz. Minion attacks overwhelm. Whoa, that's a level 1 mod? Wow. That's really good for, like, zombies. Yo, zombies? Zombos? Okay. Minions have 16% increased attack speed. That's great. Minions have accuracy. It's okay. Increased strength and increased... That's cool. Okay. Powerful zombos. Okay. This is a high-level bow. This is like a bow you find in maps. Okay. Flat Fizz. A really decent amount of Flat Fizz. And 25 Fizz converted to Chaos. Okay. Not great. Or not as great as it used to be. Allocates Master Fletcher. This was the +1 projectile, right? Grace has increased aura effect and increased reservation. Oh! So this is like a Supreme Ego. Okay. So if you go full Supreme Ego Grace memes, that's pretty powerful, right? Chat, I missed it. How much did Gary scream when they revealed the Link skill buffs? I didn't see Vol Firestorm. They said it's going to be on this page. I didn't see that. That was told to me. Also, Sola, what was the spoiler that you like spammed in chat to get rid of? What did you reveal? Hey, I got one question about drops. My wings are still at 0% drop. Rodka Best, I am so sorry. I accidentally forgot to disable drops because I wanted to get this foam finger made, and I made it before stream, and apparently my mind thought that was more important than enabling drops, so they're not going to be enabled. I am so sorry, chat. Listen, I am a dumbass. I've never successfully got it working in any of these league reveals, and I apologize. That is my fault. We told you to enable it. I apologize. But the fact that none of you noticed it except the new guy tells me you guys already found your wings and I didn't actually do anything about it. Don't worry about it. I worry about it a little. There's new people here who like didn't have a chance to like get their wings. So new guy, Rodka Best, I apologize, okay? Actually, I don't know if you're new, but that's the first time you said anything anyway. She's AFK. It was about Vol Reap. Okay, gotcha. All right, what else we got here? Supreme Ego Grace is interesting. 30% chance to Scorch, cannot inflict Ignite. Ooh. Wow, that's just 30% chance to just Scorch. Damn. That's really good. Wow. Socketed gems are supported by lesser 10, lesser multiple proj. That sounds horrible with all the plus proj of the tree now you get for free. But speaking of spoilers, check the Spectral Throw buff. Yeah, that was kind of leaked to me during the thing. I kind of got that impression, but we'll check that out afterwards. Reduced attack speed plus base crit. Whoa! Isn't that interesting? You know what I would use this for, chat? I would use it for bleed crit builds. And I know that sounds horrible, and it doesn't actually do anything, because bleed, I think, would still suck. But, like, an Alchemist Mark Poison build or something, I think there's hope for a stat like that. Oh, deck stacking Spectral Throw, that sounds like a great to come back to. Build is so lit. Oh yeah, it's how I got my start, baby. My first video I ever made. 50% increased duration, that's a thing. 15% increased explicit speed modifier magnitudes. Okay, I know what this means, so let me explain. On this bow, you have the attacks per second stat, that's a base on the base item, and 15% increased attack speed. This mod, 15% increased explicit speed modifier magnitudes, is not 15% more attack speed. It's the 15% attack speed node is actually 17% attack speed. That's what that node means. It's 15% increase of the increased attack speed. Not meaningless, it's basically upgrading your attack speed by like 1 tier. You go from 15% to like 17% or 17.5, whatever it is. But like, that's what that node means. It's not super exciting to me, but it's a thing you could get. Man, this is cool. What else we got? This is on a shield. This is like Act 4, Act 5 shield. 15% or 50% increased implicit magnifiers magnitudes. 30 armor. So that means you get 12 max life and 30 armor. Okay, cool. What comes to mind there is Spectral Shield Throw. Dude, Spectral Shield Throw, if you have a way to get like a beefy like evasion or armor on your Spectral Shield Throw, that's oh my god, Emperor's Vigilance. The shield with Emperors in the name. That's gonna be bonkers good more than it already is, right? That's gonna be amazing. Okay. Deck stacking Spectral Shield. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Deck stacking Spectral Throw is what I did, not Spectral Shield Throw. I misread that. 12% quality, okay. -3 chance to block, allocates Testudo. The fuck is Testudo? Hold on. Let's go to Path of Building real quick. Let's boot up the new tree. This should work. Back, new. Is the attack thing here? It is. Wait, this didn't work, chat. This didn't work. Oh god, wait. How do I change it? Oh no, chat. How do I import tree? No, this doesn't work. Chat, how do I use the new thing if I have it? Is it search or builds or something? New? How do I update the new tree? Gary doesn't know the passives. I don't. Shut up, chat. Here, Testudo. Oh, you get 6% chance to block. Oh, it's that one. Yeah, not great. I wouldn't take it in that case. That seems terrible. But 12% increased movement speed if Dex is below 100. I mean, okay. Tier 3 seems about right for that. So, I have the new thing installed on my POB folder, but I guess I misdid it? I don't know how to actually do it once we're in, right? I don't know what I'm doing. You guys know POB better than me. Check for update? I don't know. Alright, what else do we got? We have this. We have a sword. This is an high item level sword with... Oh, interesting. Okay, so I know what this is doing. This is showing you that the mods of the item are independent of the tree. What I mean by that is whatever you have allocated on your tree, you can just look at a glance what's on the weapon. So when you search up your weapon on PoE trade, you're not looking for specific notables allocated. You're just looking for the flat Ellie, right? So this has cold damage, fire damage, lightning damage with higher attack speed just at a glance. Okay. They said those passives work on Animate Guardian and Animate Weapons. Oh. There's your flat Ellie across the board. Wow, that would be great for claws. Wow. 30% increased attack speed, 20% less global damage. Chat, that's actually a huge nerf. That's 20% less global damage. That's a big, big minus. That doesn't mean you have 300% increased damage and it's 280% increased. That means you have 300% increased damage and now it's like 240% increased damage. It's a huge damage nerf. It's interesting. Base crit, lose accuracy. That seems very reasonable to get. Increased area of effect if intelligence is below 100. Good for slam builds, but outside of that, that's nearly a reverse pain attunement. Yeah. I don't know if it's that bad because you have the attack speed with it, but I get it. What else we got? Socketed gems are supported by level 1 Swift brand. Good for like a very specific circumstance where you have like that brand that autocast spells. Okay. Plus 100 to intelligence. Gain no inherent bonus from intelligence. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. Instackers Unite, dude. Instackers Unite because you have solipsism, right? Which already has the line, intelligence provides no inherence to bonus whatever energy shield. So you can get duration of ailments and you get damage from it. Wow, any solipsism build is going to love that. That's instacking. That's great. All right, whoops. What else we got here? All right, getting a frenzy charge on kill, whatever. Flicker Strike and Vigilant Strike's cooldown can be bypassed with power charges instead of frenzy or endurance charges. Oh! Well, isn't that interesting? I think Vigilant Strike might have a build now. We'll talk about that in a second, and then the Soul Eater one. So that's exciting to me. So if you guys don't know, Vigilant Strike has some of the absolute best added damage scaling in the game. 350% added damage scaling. That damage scaling is massive. And normally, you would need endurance charges. But if you have power charges, you could go like assassin. I'm not saying do it, but like there's damage there. I'm not saying do it. Actually, that might be pretty bad. But still. Bro, that's the worst FON map ever. Also has a unique gem that lets you perma-fortify. That got nerfed, but still. I don't know about that. Next, we have a Act 8 or 7 weapon here. Okay. Reduced attack speed, added fizz, accuracy. Increased Warcry buff effect. Warcry skills have less AoE. Ooh. That's a lot of Warcry buff effect, guys. Like, a lot. Like, a lot. Isn't that interesting? Okay. There's some builds that would absolutely love that. 100 strength, gain no inherent bonuses from strength. Now, that's more limited. What build wants to mass strength that does not also have life? That seems kind of interesting. Yo, Basla Gaming, hello. Item sells for an additional unique siege axe. Hey! Blessed hammer. What's that unique hammer called that like you get movement speed from it or something? Like you have super high attack speed? There you go. Banner skills have 35% increased aura effect, 25% increased reservation. So you go from... So, champions. That's who uses this. It's just champions, right? So champions have banner skills increased aura effect, which means impale, effective impale? Is that what that banner does? Dread banner? So dread banner gives you effective impale or something. So this is like for impale builds that are on champions. Okay, that's pretty cool. Increased effect of shocked on you, unaffected by shock while channeling. Unaffected by shock while channeling. Unaffected by shock while channeling. Oh, I dropped my water. Unaffected by shock while channeling. That's pretty cool. Okay, if there's anything used for like self-shocking, you don't have to use the gloves anymore. Interesting. Blightbeak, thank you. All right, what else have we got here? Oh, look, Eminem, baby. Look at that Eminem. Damn. All right, what do we got here? A dangerous enemy, harboring ancient powers, powerful skill trees. All right, what do we got here? Give me the picture. No, too many people. Chat, we're hugging it to death. Okay, what do we got here? Combine the skill tree, you get your Elder Sword, Shaper Sword, I think that's Shaper. Come down here. Normal flasks. Skills, you got a Reap with a... What kind of Reap is this? Okay, we have a Vol skill here that's on a 6 link. Oh no, it's on a 5 link. A 5 link Vol skill here. And we have a Vigilant Strike on a 4 link. Okay, and again, middle click is Vitality. I don't know why you'd want to trigger that on a middle click, but alright. And Reap, I think, is on a 6 link. Okay. We have normal flasks. Cool thing. Showing off something here. Okay. We have Split Arrow? Is that Split Arrow? Or Barrage? Maybe Barrage. We have Poacher's Mark. That's not auto-triggered. Boo. Blink Arrow. Toxic Rain on a 5 link. And that's about it. I don't have your Discord, Gary. Oh, I have my Discord. Hold on. I'll give you the invite link right now. Boom. Invite people. Copy. Or here, I'll generate a new one. Expires after... Okay, generate a new link. Copy. And then let me go over here, and then we'll paste it. That's Rain of Arrows. Okay, thank you. There's my Discord. Saber, you're not in the Discord? That's weird. Thought you were. Journey through the... Oh, wait, we need pictures. All right, what's the last one here? This is the one we already saw. Oh, in the path announcement. Okay. Enemies in your Rage Vortex or Blaze Storm are hindered and unnerved. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that because it gives you easy access to it. I just don't know if it's worth like that last tier. Apparently tier 5 is like the best, right? I don't know if you'd waste it on it, but I guess if you have no other options, it's kind of cool. I really want to see the buff for like all the skills. Like what does Firestorm get? Can Firestorm poison? I don't know. Journey through the Atlas. This is just kind of nice. It's nice to be able to do Breach and Ritual. New monsters, new specters. Hell yeah. Scarab. Contains a Breach, an additional clasp hand, double Breach Splinters. All right. Additional 2 Abysses in area, spawn 50% increased monsters. Abysses in area that do not lead to an abyssal depths lead to a Stygian Spire always. All right. Oh, the new Ascendancies. Oh, sick. Cool. What else we got here? This is Cyclone, Channeling, Discipline on middle click, Precision on W. Oh, this is Trigger Bots. I know what this is. This is... Okay, for a second, I thought that was Righteous Fire Trigger Bots, and I was like, what the hell? All right, what do we got here? 50% increased AoE. So these are the same. I don't know, I think we've already seen all these, right? There's nothing really exciting here. That's the same. That's the same. The trigger bots are cool. So we've already seen the Ascendancies, right? And we're going to look at the POB anyway. Oh, here we go. Vol skills. Okay. We've already seen Vol Absolution. Okay. We've already seen Vol Arctic Armor, which has a duration of 5 seconds. 50 souls used. Yikes. 24-second. Jesus Christ. Yeah, they showed them all in the trailer. Look at the small Saboteur nodes. Increased movement speed, area of effect. All res, area of effect. Area damage, area of effect. Area of effect. Area of effect. Movement speed, area of effect, mind throwing speed, area of effect. So he's area of effect the Ascendancy. Do you want AoE? Is this like super valuable to everyone? I mean, it's nice, but like, I'm gonna go to sleep, have a nice rest of the stream. See you later, Melly. We're gonna do a whole lot of theory crafting here. Probably looking at Slayer Leech first, because that looks hella good. All right, Arctic Armor, Lightning Arrow, Vol Lightning Arrow. I'm not too excited about this. It looks hilarious. It's a meme. I get it. But like, it's not the most excited I've ever been for a Vol skill. I'm just not a huge Lightning Arrow guy. Vol Reap seems entirely unnecessary. I don't know why Vol Reap needs to exist. Reap with Awakened Spell Cascade is already some of the best single target you can possibly get in this game. Throwing on a Vol Reap to give you +4 max blood charges is insane. Cool. That's all I have to say about that. I'm never going to use it. Can I just tell you about the Spectral Throw Chain? We got to look at the end of this, then we'll look at skill balance. Don't worry, we'll get there, we'll get there. Vol Firestorm. All right, what do we got? Vol Firestorm calls down a host of massive meteors that spiral inwards and towards the target. Actually, since Melly's going to sleep, that means Solo wants to go to sleep. Let's look up Spectral Throw, just for you. Because you're one of the regulars. All right, what do we got? The timer that prevents Spectral Throw from hitting the same target again after a hit has been reduced from 300 to 225. This means it can hit the same target more often than before. Chat, you know what's sad about this? Is this isn't actually that big of a buff. I think for people who don't know how Spectral Throw is currently played, I think this seems insane. Like it's 25% more damage, but it's actually not. The reason why, oh no, don't be sorry. Jeez, it's okay. The reason why this isn't that exciting, and I'm sorry, I'm kind of ruining the fun here for people. This Spectral Throw buff isn't that exciting because everybody uses Sniper's Mark or Poacher's Mark, whatever splits projectiles. I think it's Sniper's Mark. Everybody uses that with like a Deadeye for Mark Effect and Curse Effect and everything to split off like 20 projectiles or something stupid, like 10 projectiles, and all the projectiles hit. This will increase your damage, but not by as much as you guys think, because it's more about getting a lot of projectiles split off of that via Mark Effect than it is getting one individual wave of Spectral Throws hitting more. It hits breakpoints at certain ranges, but probably not too big. Yeah, you probably just hit like twice per wave of projectiles anyway. Yeah, it's more about like getting more Curse Effect for more projectiles that all individually hit than this. This is gonna matter a little bit, especially when you're leveling. But like once you hit that peak point where most of your damage comes from the Mark Effect scaling than anything else, this isn't that huge. It's gonna be nice, I guess, for the Spectral Throw builds that don't use Sniper's Mark, which is none of them. But like outside of that, it's not too exciting for me. I'm sorry, that kind of ruins the fun for you a little, because I can tell you really wanted me to read that because I play Spectral Throw, but that's not too huge. If your projectiles are desynchronized, they will all hit more too. Not really, unless the boss is really, really big, in which case he was gonna die anyway. If anything, the only difference it makes on this for Spectral Throw is that the boss, the size of the boss, means that the bigger the boss, the more damage they take. All this means is that the boss can be smaller and you still reach that extra hit breakpoint, but not that much smaller. Like 25% smaller, I guess. It's not that important, really. Sniper's Mark is level 4 now. We'll look at the balance changes. We're gonna get there, chat. I want to look at the main page first. All right, what do we got next? I didn't even read Vol Firestorm. Okay, Vol Firestorm calls down a host of massive meteors that spiral inwards towards the target. Each meteor creates a patch of burning ground on impact. What? Calls down a host of massive meteors that spiral inwards towards the target. Oh. So I was imagining like an Omega Storm, but instead it's like a bunch of them? Okay. That Firestorm ability, I swear I've seen in the PoE 2 trailer. Maybe. It's cool. Probably works like Lunaris. Oh, true. It's not good for like Ignite Firestorm or Poison Firestorm is what I was excited about for it. But this is interesting. It's good for builds that use like traditional like on-hit Firestorm. It's insane. Especially the build. It actually gives you Burning Ground, I guess. It's okay. Yeah, but we have no fire hit builds. Let's go boom. All right, fair enough. It's okay. Again, not something I'm hugely excited about, strangely enough. I'm kind of a downer. I'm so sorry. All of the skill changes so far, I'm like, it's okay. And I know I should be like, for the sake of views, I should be like, oh, guys, oh, shit, look at this guy's chest. Seriously, what the fuck? Like, I should be like that, but, you know, I'm honest to a fault. What can I say? I got copium, but I don't have nopium. Fire masteries are definitely better for fire hit builds. Yeah, we didn't even look through any mastery changes yet. Vol Ice Shot fires an icy arrow and creates multiple mirages of your character that also fire the same target. The barrage persists for a few seconds, firing again whenever you use Ice Shot. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, that's pretty hype. Ice Shot's infamous weakness is that it sucks ass at single target. But this makes it so it's actually kind of nice. All right, cool. Ice Shot gets some love. I like this. I think this is my favorite one so far. It's nice that Ice Shot gets some single target love, which is like the #1 problem it has. It leaves burning ground. It should scale with Ignite well. Yeah, he's right. You already have a lot of sources of burning ground in the game. Alchemist Mark, Flame Surge. It takes a lot of dot to beat out a good burning ground, and that's a lot of scaling you gotta fight with. If Ice Shot can get good single target damage, then it will be a top tier. It doesn't need great single target damage, but it needs, like, you don't hate your life at the end of every map. Because freeing up the Barrage 6 link means 6 more gems. Hey, that's what PoE 2's for, baby! Ha ha ha! You have access to GMP or Barrage. All right, what's next? Vol Animate Weapon. Okay, this is interesting. Vol Animate Weapon animates multiple weapons or lingering blades at once and then transforms them into random attack-focused unique weapons. The unique weapons have a separate weapon limit, but a shorter duration than regular animate weapons. Okay, how do I feel about this? This is gonna be a problem. Here's the problem, chat. If you don't phase bosses with this, this is gonna be a struggle. If you don't phase bosses with this, this is gonna be really, really hard to justify. It doesn't really solve animate weapon problems. Animate weapons problem is that you need a way to auto-trigger lingering blades in order to not hate your life. So you can self-cast animate weapon the whole fight or something or whatever, right? Or you can dodge. You can't just stand there casting animate weapon like an idiot or like blade fall, whatever. If you have a way of automating lingering blades and then you ball animate weapon to get a bunch of them, that doesn't really solve your problem, right? Animate weapon never struggled with single target damage. It was already good single target damage. The problem with Vol Animate Weapon was map clear quality of life, right? Because you needed like melee splash on them, and then single target you needed a gem swap, and that's what you should be doing if you want a good animate weapon build. Or an animate weapon like high quality of life build to not hate your life. And I was hoping for Vol Animate Weapon to be like a map clear thing, where it's like, hey, when you Vol Animate Weapon, or at least making it so you don't need lingering blades or something. Or like, I don't know. Have you played Animate Weapon? Yes, and I hated mapping with it because it was a nightmare. I don't know. I was hoping for good map clear. I wanted something where it's like all your Vol Animate weapons have auto melee splash or something. Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it's like great single target for Vol Animate Weapon where you don't even need lingering blades anymore. And your mapping is the same. I like casting the blades and stuff. I think it's fun. I think it's a little too clunky for me, personally, and that's saying something. It's okay. I think the most exciting one's Ice Shot. And I know I'm kind of deflating the room a little talking about this, and because this is like the really hype moment, but the only thing about this whole league so far that I'm not too hype about are the skill, the new Vol skills. To me, it just, for me personally, it does miss the mark a little outside of Ice Shot and Vol Absolution, because it kind of solves Absolution problem, by the way, is the start of the fight isn't like you hate your life anymore. And Vol Ice Shot makes it so your single target isn't abysmal. But outside of those two, it's kind of like a thing. You probably can just skip melee splash and not swap on bosses if Vol Animate Weapon stomps on them. We'll see. We'll see. It is going to be powerful, but unless you phase them, it's going to be yikesy come second Maven wave, okay? Discover new unique items, because I'm assuming all the unique items are going to phase at the same time. All right, what's the new unique items? Tainted Pack, we talked about that. I think Self-Poison is going to be pretty great with it, because it's going to give you a lot of regen. Like, a lot of regen. Like, a lot of regen. Like, an insane amount of regen. Like, I know you're sacrificing your whole amulet just for an insane amount of regen, but it is so much goddamn regen, okay? We're talking, like, you're poisoning. You could potentially poison yourself for, like, tens of thousands of damage a second, and that converts into full healing. Is it worth sacrificing your your second highest damage slot, because it goes weapon and then amulet, right? You're sacrificing it for insane healing when you poison ramp. That's pretty great, right? I'll have to look into self-damage poison, but I think that's pretty amazing. I think that for any build that wants just perfect regen all the time, there you go. And not only that, it works like Slayer Overleech too. In a weird way, it's kind of like Slayer Overleech, right? Where as long as you have leeching of any kind, your poison damage always heals you when you're self-poisoned. So if you do something like a Trickster with Petrified Blood on, so you have Overleech enabled, and you have this, and you self-poison with Temp Chains, because you can self-curse, like Gloves of the Wretched or whatever with this, I think that's going to be a really, really, really powerful defensive layer. So much so that short of getting one shot, you have so much regen. Like, I think this amulet is the most possible regen you can get in the game kind of regen. That seems really powerful. The only downside is you have to have leech of any kind going, but Jesus. All right, blood price. Reduced mana, or reduced life, excuse me. Get a shit ton of regen, and reserve enemy life. I cannot use this with Slayer because, yeah, Super Coal's a good combo with it, but you'd have to not go leech at all, which is like half the fun of going Slayer. So I think for like Flicker Strike builds, it'd be pretty fun. Like Copium Flicker Strike builds. And Widow Hail is just, hey, here's a cool thing with unique quivers. I have to see what the quivers do. Also, I wonder if those bonuses... Actually, we don't really know how strong this is, do we? We can't really analyze it. Because we could do, like, rearguard memes all we want. But, like, I'm assuming, by the way, that those bonus ranges, which now is 183%. Another time it was 225% or something in the League announcement trailer. I'm assuming that that also scales the bonuses from the quivers... Oh, no, it doesn't benefit from the League mechanic. It's not a shield. Never mind. But you do get the bow masteries on this, so this bow is better than you think. Chonkodonk, hi. Welcome. Become a champion. Competitive kill event. We are not competing in that. I want to do... Listen, guys, I played so much Ruthless last league, okay? I'm tired of Ruthless. I want to do non-Ruthless league start. And, of course, when I do it, that's where the race is. Ugh. Whatever. We're doing PoE trade, and it's going to be amazing. Challenge yourself in Ruthless. Not doing it. Get ready for ExileCon. I'm going there already. I'm going to be there. Oh, it's going to be amazing. I'm going to show you guys what we're going to do. A face reveal. We're going to have our shirt going so you guys know what shirt I'm wearing. It's going to be a baby blue kind of teal looking my color polo. It's going to be amazing. And show your support. Buy your supporter packs now. All right, what do we got here? I have 3,400 points to spend. $340 worth. What do we got? We have bear and demon spawn thing. Bear's cool. Demon spawn thing I'm never going to use. $30. Okay. We have armor thing I'm never going to use. And armor thing I'm never going to use. 60. And here we get the... Oh, this is the one. The $90 one is the one with the dynamite. Damn it. I wanted to use that. I kind of wanted to for like ramping builds. Oh, man. Enchanter looks cool. Which one is Enchanter? This one? I don't know which one Enchanter is. That pack, though, the Dynamite one's the only one I would want anyway. All right, what do we got here? We have this one. I would use that just to make you guys hate your life watching my stream. That's the only use that would be. Parrot is a meme. Master Enchanter. Oh, this is the one you liked. Okay, Enchanter you liked. Okay. We have butterflies. I kind of want butterflies, guys. And we have Breach MTX. The butterflies look amazing. I really like that. And then High Enchanter is the hand puppet and the crafting bench. $60, huh? 60. And we already bought this. This is the one we bought before. We bought the full MTX set. We still have our redeem for the void thing or redeem for the color MTX thing. All right, let's buy butterflies. We're gonna do that in a either on stream today or when League launches. We're gonna buy this one and we're gonna buy the butterfly one. I think 60 bucks is worth it. I really like this League content. All right, now we have the patch notes. I am not reading through this entire thing because I think all of this can be on the new POB thing. What I am gonna do is look at skill. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Skill balance. All right. New gems. We're gonna look through new gems. I didn't even know they had any besides the Vol one. I'm seeing Mana Forged Arrow support. Don't know what the fuck that is. Skill balance, and then whatever else is here. We don't know any of this, so this is cool. New gems. Ooh, okay, okay. Let's read what's going on here. New gems. We've added 3 new support gems in this patch. Ooh. These support gems are all given out in Act 1 and supplement the early game of some archetypes, as well as introducing players to interesting Path of Exile mechanics early on, such as gems triggering other gems in a relatively simple manner. Ooh. To give another single target option for bows, we've also created a standalone version of the snipe, which was previously only available to unique Asylum. Whoa, we get snipe support gem? Oh shit! Mana Forged Arrow support is now offered to the Ranger for completing the Cage Brute. It can be purchased. What does it do? Chat, what does this do? I don't know. Prismatic Burst support is now purchasable from Nessa. Enemy at the gate, so you get it right away. The large chest in Twilight Strand now contains Prismatic Burst support for Scion. Previously Onslaught. Ooh, no Onslaught support. All right. All right. For those of you who farmed that stupid unique sword at the beginning of the league, get prepared to hate your life. At the 3 combat-focused unique jewels are able to interact with its new Prismatic Burst support. They now provide 10% increase. I don't know what the gem does. Okay. I'm assuming... I wish they explained what the gems actually did. Momentum support is now purchasable after Enemy at the Gate. Momentum support is now offered to after completing Mercy Mission. Pure support is now offered to Ranger for completing the Mercy Mission. Okay. Snipe is now offered for Ranger for completed Breaking the Seal. So, this is Act 2. Oh no, this is Act 4. This is after you do the first quest. You open that thing and you talk to the Delve guy. Okay. So after that, you have Snipe. Interesting. Okay, okay. Cool. That's amazing. That's amazing because, god damn, I've never played with a Snipe build, and that makes me really excited. That's kind of cool. Skill balance. Melee splash. Also, you can have it on another link, which is kind of cool, instead of a 4 link. You have it on 5. Melee splash support now has supported skills deal 40% less damage. Wait, what? A number of specific changes, primarily to skills acquired in the early game, have been made to even the playing field between leveling options. The majority of skills changed here have either been buffed or received nerfs by the early game power while compensating at higher levels. A few gems which were overperforming have some adjustments. Oh, melee skills, please get flat damage. Oh, GGG, please. Melee splash support now has supported skills deal 40% less damage to surrounding targets at all gem levels. Previously... Wow, that is very underwhelming. So you have a 10% increased damage to surrounding targets. I mean, okay. That's less than exciting as the very first one you list. Awakened Melee Splash now has supported skills deal 39% less damage to surrounding targets at gem level 1. Previously 40, with a value of 37, previously 38. Okay, chat, here's what you guys don't realize about this. This is actually secretly very overpowered, and I don't know if people realize the breakpoint here. I guess people maybe don't realize this, because I didn't realize this at first glance. So there's a breakpoint in this game that this actually beats at level 5, which means it's going to be hella strong to level. It's called the Copium breakpoint. So at level 5 melee splash support, your level of Copium for thinking that 1% increased damage to surrounding targets means you actually fucking do a goddamn difference is off the charts, and you will actually break your mind, and you'll actually love the game. Why would you even put this in the patch notes? This makes me less excited for the league just by having this here. Why? What? Hold on, chat. Level with me. What's the problem with just making this 0%? What's the problem with having Awakened Melee Splash have 0% at gem level 5? Is Worm Blaster really that insane? Is it gonna break the game to have 0%? Like, if it was 0%, would people even use this? I don't know. Maybe on like some weird Worm Blaster build, but that's about it. This seems absolutely like a big waste of time, which is why I'm wasting yours now, chat. I don't like this. Don't do this, GGG. If there's a 1% difference, just don't even include it in the patch notes. It's not even worth mentioning. Why do you criticize people complaining about the Bestiary teaser while you're complaining about this? Because the Bestiary teaser had an explicit purpose. Hey, people who like Bestiary, you don't have to completely hate your life anymore. You can just somewhat hate your life. It's like, okay, it's a small quality of life difference. Who cares? This is like, this isn't even a quality of life. This is just, the gem exists, by the way. Here's a reminder. That's it. Bestiary teaser does nothing for like 98% of players. Okay, this does nothing for 100% of players. Next, Flight now has a base duration of 2 seconds at all gem levels, previously 2.5. Okay. It now deals 3.9 base chaos instead of 3.1, scaling up to 284. So, this is what this tells me. Early game, Blight is going to be better, significantly so. It's going to be noticeable. And late game, it's going to have the same single target chaos damage. Because that's all you use Blight for, was like single target, right? That seems fine. I'm okay with that. Blight gets a little bit of early game love. Explosive Trap now triggers 3 smaller explosions at gem level 1, previously 4, and 7 at gem level 20. That's fine. Explosive Trap was always a good league start, and now it's still a good league start. It's just less amazing. This is fine. This is totally acceptable. Shattering Steel now has 5 to 7 added fizz at level 1. Ooh. Scaling up to 123, 185, previously 169. It now also has projectiles deal up to 50% more damage with hits per steel shard consumed at the start of their movement, lowering the bonus as they travel to further, scaling up to 110%. Whoa. Wow, is that not a massive, like, melee range Shattering Steel buff? That's kind of cool. Splitting Steel now has 70%, previously 100. Ah, and that got nerfed. Early game. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. The base projectile speed of Spark has been reduced. Now fires 3 additional projectiles at gem level 1, previously 4, and gem level 7. Oh, a Spark nerf. Wow. They didn't nerf Poison Spark, they just nerfed Spark. Yikes. That's a little bit yikesy. I sort of played a Ruthless Spark version this league. Okay, cool. Spark just feels a little worse. That's fine. Hopefully it's not too bad. We don't know how much speed it was reduced, but hopefully it's not terrible. The timer that prevents Spectral Throw is gonna be unnoticeable for anyone who actually plays Spectral Throw. This buff that somebody wanted me to look before we looked at the patch notes. Somebody was leaving, so we looked at it. This is not super amazing because anyone who plays Spectral Throw, this is not how you scale the damage. Now, if it was like, hey, Spectral Throw, like, doubles the effectiveness of any curses that it hits, okay, yeah, then it would be the most broken thing in the game, but that's not this. Lightning Tendrils now deal more damage at gem level 1, scaling up to a shit ton more damage at gem level 20, like 40% more damage. Well, more maximum damage is fair. Stronger Pulses no longer deal 200% more damage with hits. Instead, Stronger Pulses always crit. Now releases a Stronger Pulse every 3 pulses. Wow. Wow. Okay. I don't know how to think about this. It always crits. So what you can do is you can scale only crit multi, get a shit ton of cast speed, and use that weapon or helm or something that makes it so non-crits deal no damage. It's kind of cool, maybe. That's a build, potentially. Explosive concoction now deals 1 charge per projectile fired from less fast for each valid type. Oh my god, this is why I hate reading patch notes. Oh, this is so boring. Possible instead of reading now deals added cold damage if charges were consumed from a sapphire. Deals more. Deals more. Deals more. Scaling up to a lot more. Okay, so concoction got buffed. I got you. Okay, cool. You have more consumption of charges because you have it per projectile, but that's fine. You just have to invest more in projectiles. That's not fine. Or invest more in charges and scale it up with projectiles. You can read some TLDR in Discord if you don't want to wade through this. Though I ignored a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Same thing with Poisonous Concoction. You just have to scale your projectiles with Life Flask Regeneration, which is fine. Onslaught support gets its own section. In an effort to make a wider variety of builds competitive for leveling, appealing to the racers, we initially considered broadening the use cases for Onslaught support to allow more builds to use it. This would result in Onslaught becoming a mandatory link. This would still mean that a few remaining builds would not make use of Onslaught support, the speed disadvantage. This eventually led to the conclusion that removal of the support gem and the addition of a number of new support gems with more variety, evening the playing field. This does lower the early game movement speed potential of some builds, relying more reliance on gear and passive choices to invest in the movement speed. I still don't know what the new gems do, by the way. I still don't know what momentum does. Attack and bow base leveling. Oh, God. Faster attacks have lower level start. Cool. Faster attack support now offered to more characters. Cool. As a result of these changes, ornamented the unique claw now. So cool. Sniper's Mark now has a level requirement of 4 and scales like other skill gems that start with a level requirement of 4. Cursed enemies now take 10% increased damage from projectile hits. Wait, what? Cursed enemies now take 10% increased damage, up to 35% increased damage. Wow. Projectiles which hit cursed targets now split toward 4 at level 20. Okay. That's pretty great. The reason why, as a guy who made you guys suffer through Spectral Throw, Sniper's Mark build, leveling, this is amazing. Getting more projectiles to start. And, oh no, it's a nerf. Oh no, it's a nerf. No, it's worse. Oh man, oh no, it's a nightmare. Oh god, I thought it was a buff. I've got it backwards. Oh no, GGG, please. Oh man. Well, okay, fine. We get it earlier, I guess. It makes Spectral Throw better to level with. Until level 24, then it's worse. Okay, it's fine. It just makes it available earlier. It's not a nerf or a buff. Yeah, but it feels like a nerf. It is kind of a buff. I guess you do get it earlier. Is it a buff or a nerf? It's kind of equal. Okay. Okay, yeah. I guess Spectral Throw is better to level with now because you have access to it at level 4. Okay, alright, you swung me over on it. Maybe it's not that bad. It's kind of in net neutral, but makes it easier to level with Spectral Throw. Okay, fair enough. Alright, chat, you pulled back the reins. I was going off on a tangent. You pulled me back. That's going to be hell for flash charges? Yeah, but you're not getting 11 projectiles, like, immediately. You're scaling concoctions with, like, projectiles now. It makes it so super endgame builds have super high projectile counts, but can sustain charges. Whereas, you know, you can't just league start 11 projectiles on Poisonous Concoction, right? It's a nerf. It's a nerf. That's what they're doing. How would it be a nerf? Because I'm dumb and I didn't read. Let a guy read. Listen, I hate patch notes that take so long. Can I just get like can I just like not? All right, scepters are meant to be more caster-oriented. They're one-handed mace. Didn't make sense that many early game scepters with higher attack speed than one-handed maces. Attack speed lowered, physical damage value to compensate. Okay, cool. I don't care. Wands. Okay, cool. All right, we're done. We're done. Arcane Surge is no longer giving you more spell damage. So no cast speed. Miscellaneous player balance. Oh, God. Animate weapons no longer randomly pause when moving or attacking. Wow, I'm getting kind of lightheaded now. Oh, my God. The patch notes are making me faint, chat. Wow, I'm getting really lightheaded. Whoa. Oh, geez. Hold on. Whoa. Whoa. That was weird. Oh my god, why am I like feeling like I'm on a faint? Okay, let me minimize patch notes for a second. Let me look at a background. Jesus. I'm gonna drink some water. Hey chat, how's it going? That's why I put a DLDR in Discord, but you're reading this anyway. All right, let's look at Discord. Let's get away from that. I still feel lightheaded, but if I faint on stream, you know why, okay, chat? Why did I feel so lightheaded there? That was weird. I still feel a little bit oozy, or doozy. Dizzy? Oh well, what do we got? Okay, I was definitely not expecting item passive trees. It's a big looking power crate. This is really hype even for a Link mechanic. Oh no, they added more Link skill passes for Gary to die on. Rip bingo. Oh yeah, the bingo was terrible. I didn't even, as soon as we got like halfway through, I'm like, okay, we're not even doing this. Guys, how do I update POB? Oh, I need to update POB. Hold on. Let's do it again. Maybe I have two different POE files because maybe I did that wrong. Patch notes. Okay, where's my thing here? I'm scrolling. Extract. Okay, let's click this. Okay, now let's download, open, extract to. Let's go to local disk, program files. Yeah, that's not here. Okay, that's fine. Program files to path of building. Is this not where it is? I don't have anything else here. Is this not where it is? Because that's what I did. It's already in here. It's gameversions.lua, right? Is this not what I did? Gameversions.lua. Path of building launch.lua. Do I need to launch from a different thing? If anyone knows how to do this, it would be appreciated. Hey, Gary Goober, how's your story on that superhero goo boy coming along? Oh. How's the story on the superhero goo boy coming along? You know, because of the glasses? Oh, Clark Kent. I know the meme. Also, if anyone knows how to do POB stuff, I would appreciate it. How do I update this? This is so confusing to me. So we're gonna look at the new POB. I want to like get details. I want to look at the link skills and everything. Somebody updated POB, but I don't know how to actually do it. I have the new .lua. Do I have to actually go into my PC and like actually do it? Local disk, program files, path of building. Ignore desktop dungeons here. I don't ask. It was under tree data. And it was a .lua, right? Legion. Why is it here? Is it not here? .lua. Is this not where we installed it? Extract. Game versions .lua. Which is modified 330. That is where I put it. Was in this one, right? Yeah, it's not here. It has to be under tree data. Which means 3.21 is in here. Yeah, okay, there's 3.21. What the heck? Yeah, this is it. How do I get to 3.21 on my thing? How do I boot up 3.21? Interesting. I want to boot up. I'm gonna look at this. Options. Build related options. Red and blue. Build safe path. I don't know how to import build. Interesting. I don't know how to change it. Because we've changed the .lua file before, and that worked fine. I don't know why it wouldn't work now. Program files. Path of... Oh, I have an idea. Boom. Path of Building, and we boot up Path of Building here. Launch. This. Okay, this is not it, but it's a .lua file. And it's one of many here. Game versions. Okay. Data module, tree data. Okay, so this is where we have it here. And it should be under anything, right? Search tree data. LUA. Tree. Juggernaut, Chieftain, Necromancer, Champion. Okay, so this is all correct. Man, I wish somebody really knew this. Tree data. Oh, you know what? This isn't where Path of Building is actually installed for me. If we extract here... Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Why did I do that? Path of Building isn't actually installed here. This is Desktop Dungeons. So where the fuck do I have Path of Building? Open file location. Okay. Well, let's look at Path of Building here. App data roaming? No, that's the shortcut. Desktop? No, it's going to be under PC, right? Path of Building. Working on it. Okay, where did I install Path of Building? Because it's not in that folder called Path of Building, because I'm dumb. I'm dumb, I'm sorry. So once we find our Path of Building folder, then we can do it. Chonkadonk's like, no, your desktop is so messy, Gary. Actually, my desktop is really clean because look, we have no icons because I put it all under Desktop Organization 4, and this has all of my stuff I have here. It's pretty cool, right? Oh my god, the Casavia art is so cute! Oh, Casavia, that was amazing. Thank you. So where's my file folder here? Still searching. Oh, making me deep sea. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we're deep sea, baby. You like the new color, Chunkadonk? Kind of a little more mute, a little more fancy. We do have a top layer here if you look. Look at this. 3, 2, 1. So we actually have a top layer that we would normally have for goo deep sea, but the foam finger doesn't really work that well with that top layer, so you gotta bear with me here for a bit. Have a blue mouth. But I think this new blue color is pretty nice. Also, I really like these glasses I made. I'm proud of this. I kind of threw this together before stream instead of enabling wings like a dumbass. So, you know, that's a thing. Gary, this is so goddamn boring. I know, I'm trying. I'm sorry. I want to look at the new tree. They even added Vol Firestorm for Gary to try. Guys, we got to play Ruthless. They added Eternal Orbs, guys. Yeah, the Eternal Orbs is cool. It enables influence item crafting for the first time. We're not going to play Ruthless. I'm sorry. We're just not going to do it. Oh my god, I just realized. Look, I know where we installed it. Look at this. We're under Desk Organization 1, Games Softcore, Path of Building Community, Open File Location, under Roaming. And this is where tree data goes. Wow, we got to go to App Data, Roaming, PoE Community. Oh my god, that's right. The Path of Building folder I was putting it under was the old Path of Building before the fork. Oh my god, it's all coming back. Okay, boom, export to, local disk, roaming, which is, oh my god, I'm getting lightheaded again. What's going on? Jesus. I don't know why I'm getting so lightheaded. It hurts. Under a folder name, which is a name I've totally never heard of before. It would be under local disk, right? What? It'd be under this folder. How do I get to this folder? Can I just like drag and drop here? It's like copy paste, copy paste. There we go. Yes to all. Oh baby, there we go. Okay, we're in. Holy cow, that took forever. Jesus Christ. I'm back. What are we doing now? We're looking at the new POB, which worked. Look. Oh, chat, we got the new link skills. Oh shit, we got the new POB going. Hype. We're not going to update. I'm scared. Oh, chat, there it is. All right, what do we got here? We have attack mastery. All right, let's look at attack mastery first. Increase melee, increase melee, increase melee, and 10% chance to create a consecrated ground on melee skill, on melee kill, for 4 seconds. 40% increased melee damage with hits at close range. Wow, that's not terrible. I wouldn't use it with Inquisitor, but that's not terrible. If you have to use an attack wheel, I mean, Jesus. Stalling? Oh, baby. All right. Here we go, baby. Please. Please be good. I need this, okay? I don't care if it's not intuitive link, but these other link masteries are so difficult to get to, which is no longer here. Oh, they took it out. And here. So this needs to be good. All right, what do we got? Link skills have 5% increased buff effect. Ooh. 5%, 5%, plus 2 level of all link skills. All right, what's Flame Link? Flame Link. Link targets gain a bunch of added fire and added fire damage equal to 5% of your life. So I'm guessing 15% increased effect of buff does not increase the max life node. It's just the flat fire damage. I'm guessing that's what that does. And plus 2 level gives us... Wow. Wow. Plus 2 level on Flame Link gives them 40 to 60 added fire damage they didn't have before, flat. Guys, 40 to 60 added fire is not terrible, right? Right? Link Mastery. Oh, new Link Masteries. Okay, elemental ailments are inflicted on you instead of link targets. That's maybe the same. I don't remember ever taking that. Enemies near your linked targets have exposure. That was the same. Linked targets takes twice as long to break. Oh, baby. No more duration. Wow. Links take twice as long to break. Well, there you go, boys. There's your Dream Link Mastery right there. Yep, there you go. Link skills link to 1 additional. Oh my god, guys. That's fucking amazing. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. Guys. Oh my god, that's amazing. Summon Holy Relic. Oh my god, if I wasn't so lightheaded, I feel like I want to faint, chat. I almost want to end stream. I'm so lightheaded. Okay. Okay. No, we're going to continue stream. I'm literally almost fainting, so I got to be super careful about getting excited right now. I think I'm maybe having a shortness of breath. I'm getting old, chat. Jesus. Drink water? Wait, hold on. I was about to shake my water bottle, but there's no cap on it. Hold on. Way ahead of you, buddy. Let me drink it right now. Jesus. Guys, he creamed. I felt like it with how much I just almost fainted there. Abyss Jewels can roll up to minions deal 35 to 51 additional fire damage. That's tasty. All the blood went somewhere else. Jesus Christ, chat. Jesus Christ. So this is super exciting. Now, before I faint, let me explain this to you. Guys, do you realize the value? Do you realize the value in having 2 Summon Holy Relics that scale Flame Link, whereas previously you only had 1? Forget Summon Holy Reaper. That's useless now. You can double up on Flame Link damage all the time. So that's what we're going to build first. Before we do anything else, well, after we're done looking at the tree, we're going to go Flame Link on a Summon Holy Relic where we have 2 Holy Relics with Joffrey's Crest. Do you guys think? Is it in this now? Is there, do you guys think Summon Holy Relic, as far as those Link skills go, or the skills in the new League mechanic, think they got a buff? Softcore leech services are gonna change. Softcore leech services are gonna change. I don't know what that means. So let's go Flame Link, Summon Holy Relic, but now you get 2 Flame Links. You actually double up on the added fire damage. So as long as you have 2 Flame Links up, that's really, well, level 22 Flame Link. That's really 400 to 600 added fire damage, because you're always going to have Flame Link on, right? You stand there while they blow some shit up for EXP 5 ways? Okay, well, I never do that, so hey, screw those people, am I right? After all, what's a little selfishness, you know? So that's pretty hype, right? I don't even care about added fire. Like, this is kind of cool. I'm excited. This makes me want to try a Flame Link build. Just because you could do it before, chat. To be clear, you could do it before, but it was a nightmare of, like, getting it figured out. Like, having to, like, click once and then click twice, and I just didn't want to do it. But this is exciting. That's super cool. In fact, it's so quick to cast, I almost wonder if you want to do something stupid like going full zombos with it. I wouldn't, but, like, you could do it. That would be stupid. Don't do that. Your movement speed is equal to the highest movement speed. Wait, what? Your movement speed is equal to the highest movement speed among linked players. Well, that doesn't work with minions. I was about to say, you could do it with Summon Holy Relic, because that thing is faster than you. Is there any particular reason for Holy Relics over Specters or something? The reason why is because Summon Holy Relic has a very high trigger rate. It triggers once... it has a very short cooldown. Yeah, what is the cooldown? With a perfectly rolled Geoffrey's Crest, and by perfectly rolled, I mean it doesn't actually do anything at all, because they changed it. Summon Holy Relic has a cooldown of... hello? Can I see it? 0.33 seconds. So you activate once every 3 seconds. So, the reason why is because you need something that hits very, 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 very fast. Okay, that is very important, okay? Because of that, Summon Holy Relic, because it attacks 3 times a second, is there any minion in the game that attacks 3 times a second with no investment at all on the build, right? I don't know if there's a way to reduce the cooldown even further. I think there might be. Chat. Does having less cooldown reduction affect minions, like Summon Holy Relic? Hold on, we can test this. Let's go Saboteur. Shadow, Saboteur, increased cooldown. Oh my god, it fucking works. No, it doesn't. I'm an idiot. What are we reducing the cooldown on? Oh, the Link skill. Oh, that's what it does. Okay, my bad. Oh, no, that did do something. Wait, what? Why does Like Clockwork... What does that do? I'm so confused. I'm trying, by the way, I'm silent here because I'm trying not to get lightheaded. I'm, like, really focusing here. Jesus. Oh my god. Is it my headphones? Are they on too tight? What the heck? Yeah, so, let me talk calmly here. So, we have a 0.33 second cooldown. But what does that actually do? And I know it's Summon Holy Relic because it's affecting something here. Its skill cooldown 0.1. Is it just the amount of time it takes to actually summon the Summon Holy Relic? No, it's my Link skill. Okay, it is my Link skill. I got you. Okay, so that's what that changes. How about trigger bots instead of Holy Relics? You cannot link to like, you can't link with skitter bots. You can't link with trigger bots. They aren't damageable. Like, they can't die. So you can't flame link them, unfortunately. And that's the whole point of this. We're not doing intuitive link. We're just doing Summon Holy Relic Flame Link, right? That's the point. So there's no point in doing this. So yeah. But anyway, this is pretty exciting. So while we're expanding the tree here, let's go for Witch, and we'll go Necromancer probably. Oof. Maybe I'll pop my back. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, I don't use links. I just use trigger bots. No, because then you can't use Flame Link, and there's no point, because you can't use the Link Mastery then. Chat, giving me sass. Elemental Overload is 40% still. What else got changed here? I'm looking around for any, like, immediate changes. Maybe there's, like, number differences, but I haven't seen... Oh, this is new. Stun Mastery. Ooh, all right. What do we got here? 100% increased enemy stun threshold. 200% increased stun duration. Wow, why would you ever take that? 20% increased chance to gain endurance charge when you stun an enemy with a melee hit. Okay, that's pretty cool. 50% increased crit multi against stun enemies. Okay. Hits against you cannot be crits if you've stunned recently. Oh, crit strike immunity for stun builds. That's pretty cool. 25% chance to deal a stunning hit to nearby monsters when you are stunned. No, thank you. Gain adrenaline when stunned for 2 seconds. Gain adrenaline when stunned for 2 seconds per 100 millisecond of stun duration. Chat, how the fuck do you stun yourself for like a second? Yeah, don't use links, just use that. DPS prediction when this POB finishes, Geargate. Hey, we beat yesterday's DPS prediction. So we have Stun Mastery here. Oh, but you have to get like 100% stun recovery. Guys, I almost want to end the stream. I am like dying here. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, chat. I need to go take a nap because I feel like fainting, and I've been feeling this way for the last hour. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna catch up on Discord and probably respond to you guys on here, and I'm gonna look through POB on my own. Tomorrow is pure theory crafting, baby. Holy shit, we are gonna theory craft like a monster. I'm gonna go to sleep because I feel like I'm gonna like not even be awake. I'm not even gonna do an outro on the stream. We're just gonna end it. Holy cow. Yikes. Jesus Christ. Oh. All right, everyone. I'm so sorry we're going to end this way. I don't normally do it this way, but we're just going to do it like this. I'm going to take it easy, probably eat something really quick and then go to sleep. Maybe I'm just hungry. I'm pretty hungry right now. Maybe that's it. I would have lost the bet. Oh. Don't die. I'll try not to. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Have a good evening. And we're gonna be back tomorrow with pure theory crafting. I'm really not doing anything exciting here because I don't want to like. I'm already kind of feeling it worse right now. Jesus. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Have a good evening. I'll be on the Discord for a while, maybe if I'm not sleeping. But anyway, I'm gonna catch up there. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Thank you. This league is super fun. And bottom line. What do I think about the league? Bottom line and brass tacks. League mechanic is amazing, and I absolutely love it. Give me more skill teasers, please. I want to see what they give Firestorm and Summon Holy Relic specifically, because I think Flame Link Summon Holy Relic will be an amazing league start, but we'll test that. We'll theory craft it tomorrow, and this is going to be really exciting, and I love it so far. Skill balance changes is the least exciting thing so far this league. I really want to see what the new supports do. See ya!